We are live. Welcome back to another live stream on the channel. Another watch along for another game in League 2. The games are coming thick and fast now. And we've got Vale at home, local rivals today. So it should be a good game. I'll wait for some people to get in. I'll give my pre-match thoughts ahead of the game. But I'm expecting a tight game. Every game against Vale are normally tight. So I expect another tight game for the Saddlers today. But the starting 11, we've got Rose in goal. We've got Cameron Norman at right back, Clark Scott at the centre backs, and then White at left back. Then we've got Roy Holden at right midfield, Kinsella and Bates as the two centre midfielders, then Wes McDonald at left midfield. And then we've got Adebayo and Gordon as the two strikers. Just one change as Zach Jules is injured and Hayden White comes in at left back and Matt Sadler comes onto the bench. But yeah, I'll just leave your thoughts in the chat with your score prediction and your thoughts ahead of the game. But we're about 7 minutes away from kick-off now. I'm going to go with 2-1 win to the Saddlers today. Always tight games. I'm going to go with Josh Gordon to score. I'm going to change him. Josh Gordon and Adebayo. Two strikers to score today. That'd be good. Thanks for the two views that are currently in. Appreciate it a lot. The players should be coming out very soon for kick-off. If you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate that a lot. And leave your score predictions in the chat ahead of the game. Port Vale got the likes of Tom Pope playing today. Scott Brown in goal. He made some brilliant saves. Both keepers in the last home game made brilliant saves. Jack Rose was playing that game, I can remember that. Who else is playing? Conlon in the midfield for Port Vale, he's decent. There's no David Wally, he's one of my danger men for today's game. He's not playing for Port Vale, which is good for the Saddlers, as he's very key for Port Vale.
Victories, heartbreaks, you're part of the fabric, the passion.
But yeah, not too long till kick off now. Leave a comment in the chat with your thoughts. Right session.
Follow every kick.
There we go. I'm back. Thanks for the free views that are currently in. Appreciate it a lot. If you're watching today's game, make sure to leave a comment in the chat with your thoughts of the game. Like I said, it's going to be a tight game. I think a win for Port Vale today could go level on points with us with 27 points. A win for the Saddlers, then we could be looking closer to them playoff spots. So it's a massive game. If we can get a win today, that'll be 4 wins in a row, which would be unbelievable. It's quick in football, though. Things can change around too. A couple of weeks ago, we were struggling, to be fair, but now we're looking at a different side going forward. And defensively this season, I think we've been solid, and we've continued that into this good run of form. But yeah, about 4 minutes till kick off now. Leave your comments in the chat.
You'd expect so. I mean, Port Vale start the season, you was probably looking at their team to finish where they finished last season, and you was expecting to come, be pretty strong this season.
Team, just to remind, Rose, White, Clark, Scott, Norman, Kinsella, Bates, McDonald, Holding, Gordon and Adebayo. The bench is the same, except for Matt Sadler comes onto the bench today. Guthrie's still on the bench. Manuel off the DB. These are players we can bring on. Scrimshaw, Lavery. So we've got a very strong bench, I think. But let's hope for a win tonight. We've got to be confident going into this game. After winning 3 games in a row, You gotta be confident. On the iFollow, it's saying it's looking like a 4-2-3-1, but I'd like to see a 4-4-2. Do you have any Walsall DVDs? Yeah, I've got one from Wembley. I think the club sold that a couple of years ago, and I got that. So yeah. Same playing 4-2-3-1 with Holden behind Adebayo with Gordon on the right. I don't know if we're playing that. We'll have to wait and see. Port Vale, Brown, Fitzpatrick, Smith, Leggy, Mills, Conlon, Joyce, Burgess, Hurst, Pope, and Rodney in their squad. We got like to David Ammo on the bench, Theo Robinson. Names of recognising that team.
For the first time in the league since August 2015, it was in that same season on this very weekend in 2015.
Who should we look out in your team today? Holden is very creative player. Kinsella in the midfield is very good. Number 8. Josh Gordon's good up front. Adebayo's on form. 3 goals in 3 games. But yeah, we're good as a team at the moment. Jack Rose has just come out, and I think Walsall are out on the field now, just doing their warm up before the game. Thanks for the 4 views that are currently in, appreciate it a lot. Make sure to leave a like on this live stream if you're enjoying it, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. That'd be much appreciated too.
Victory at Oldham Athletic on Tuesday night.
Port Vale have just come out in there. I think they're playing their black kit today.
On Tuesday evening.
Today.
So White at left back today with Jack Rose the goalkeeper.
I don't know when Nurse or Cocker and Mullet are going to be back, because we're playing like Hayden White at left back today. So we'll have to see. Dow Clark doesn't like to give any like injury news away, so we don't know when they're back.
Alongside Elijah Adebayo, who has 3 in his last 3 games. He has played Port Vale 4 times in his career, and he scored 4 goals. Let's hope he can keep that up.
Adebayo's played Port Vale 4 times, and he scored 4 goals, which is pretty impressive record. James Clark and the thing, I think the captains are just going to the halfway line there to do the coin toss to see who gets kick off in his first half. Anthony Backhouse is today's referee. Thanks for the 3 views that are currently in, appreciate it a lot. Leave your score predictions in the chat before we kick off for today's game. Like I said, I'm going to go 2-1 Saddlers today.
The referee is Anthony Backhouse. He was in charge here in February when Walsall drew 2-2 against Port Vale. That was another.
Yeah, they're just doing a coin toss, and we should be kicking off very shortly now at the Bescott Stadium.
In charge of Walsall, unfortunately, in that 2-0 home defeat against Cambridge United.
Like I said, win today would be massive. 4 wins in a row, that's brilliant. I think a win today and then a win on against Salford, then I think Darryl Clark could be up for manager of the month. We've had some good strikes in this month too, with Holden's goal against Bolton, and then Wethington against Tranmere, so we could be up for a couple of awards for the December awards in League 2. But Port Vale are doing a team huddle. Walsall are just getting waiting for kick-off now. Come on, Saddlers, get the win. Bit of a local rival game, so I expect the players are probably going to be up for this game today. Port Vale are going to get us kicked off here at the Bescott. Yeah, I'm expecting a very entertaining game. 2-2 last time we played them. A very entertaining game that was. Adebayo and Gordon with the goals that day. But yeah, Port Vale are just going to get us kicked off here.
Again, same sort of question to you, Alex. You're just hoping that they can keep this.
They look like they're going to go long straight off this kick-off, so we got to watch out for that.
How Elijah and Wes McDonald look completely different players. So, they'll be full of confidence.
Just waiting for kick-off.
Be the catalyst for Walsall going forward. But,
the midfielder drives and hits it long
kind of animal with Tom Pope up top
to no one.
Absolutely.
Tom Pope, we got to look out for him. He's a goal scorer in this league.
Against Walsall in his Port Vale career.
We've got to look out for Tom Pope because he's a goal scorer at this level. I remember when he was on the bench against us in February, and he came on and changed the game, to be honest. We were just holding on for a point at that time of the match. Alex T says, come on, you Saddlers. Yeah, come on, you Saddlers. A win today would be massive. What's your score prediction, everyone? Let's hear what your score prediction is for today's game. Jack Rose kicks it long, but Smith headers away. Norman with another header. Holden's here. Passes it out to play. Paul Vale in our half now with a throw-in.
Port Vale all in black, the goalkeeper. Scott Brown in purple with yellow boots. That's an interesting colour combination.
Paul Vale going to take throwing up the line here on the left-hand side. They try and pass, throw it up to Pope, but Dansgaard clears there. Alex says 3-1 Saddlers. Yeah, I think there'll be a few goals in this game today, but we'll have to wait and see, Alex. So Port Vale just took a throw in. Fitzpatrick, they're just keeping it in this corner of the left hand side. Then Mills. Joyce hits it all the way back to Scott Brown, who clears long up to Pope. Dansgaard deals, but they get the second ball. That's a Walsall throw-in. A bit scrappy so far in these first 2 minutes, I think. A bit scrappy.
Yeah, I think it's quite bright. Walsall tried to turn it around quite quickly when the ball has gone.
So I think Port Vale throwing now. I don't know why. I thought that looked like a Walsall throw-in, but the refs give a Port Vale throw-in, so we have to get on with it. Fitzpatrick's going to take this throw-in up the line towards Pope, who heads it on, but Dansgaard clears. Into Conlon. White headers into the path of Bates, who headers it straight back to the Port Vale player. Now Rodney into Conlon. Nearly 3 minutes into the game, still Walsall 0, Port Vale 0. Rodney just tried to flick it on to Pope, but goes out for Walsall goal kick, which Rose will take.
No home win in this fixture since O'Driscoll's first game, which was 5 years ago tomorrow. I remember that game was a lunchtime kick-off on television as well.
Need a win today. See him on the iFollow. The last time we won a home fixture to Port Vale was in 2015 when Sean O'Driscoll was that was his first game as Walsall manager. I remember that game, lunchtime kick-off on Sky. Two goals from Jordan Cook, I think it was on the day. Leon Legg clears it long. A lot of 50-50 balls going around, but Hayden White gets the ball, plays it to Clark, who clears long towards to Adebayo, but Legg headers away. McDonald's on the ball here now. He's holding off his defender, plays it back to White. Well played there from McDonald. Now Rose over to the right side. Adebayo just can't get there, but Holden gets the second ball. But he gets tackled there. Kinsella to McDonald, just running here on the left-hand side at the Port Vale defence. This could be dangerous. Gets on his left foot, puts the ball into the box. No one's there. That's a decent chance there. Well played from Wes McDonald again. Walsall are putting pressure here on the Port Vale defence. They clear and it goes out for a Port Vale throw-in. Decent chance there. Wes McDonald did well. Got on his left foot, put a ball into the box, but no one was there.
Wes McDonald against Zach Mills, who's a 28-year-old Peterborough-born fullback. Ex-Grimsby, Morecambe and Oldham, but you'd like to hope that...
decent start there from the south of the zone.
He's opposite number 15 on that Walsall left wing. It's a throw-in for Vale by the corner flag.
They throw it up to Pope, who wins the header but goes to Scar. Holden headers on. looks a bit scrappy this game so far. Not much quality at the moment, but that could change around. Now White's on the ball here, left back. Tries to switch it. Conlon puts the ball towards the Port Vale man, but Rose collects very well.
Running down that left wing, there's just a shame from Elijah's point of view that just behind him that cross.
That's Dan Scores on the ball here. Plays a really poor ball out to White and for a Port Vale throw, and that's really poor there.
To try and get Wes McDonald on the ball.
Yeah, he's the one who's going to cause problems, isn't he? I mean, you've got Josh
the Port Vale with Rodney.
Josh is more of a striker than he is a wide man. So if you get the ball to Wes,
they're holding to Gordon.
Been excellent in the last couple of weeks.
Norman playing the ball as far as halfway, but Vale.
Port Vale just keeping the ball out.
Away strip through Leon Legg, and now Nathan
Smith clears it with his left foot. Goes to no one. Rose collects the ball again.
Back with Jack Rose in goal for the Settlers. Andy Wright in touch from the Southern Hemisphere in Australia.
Been a bit sloppy this game so far, but we're only 6 minutes in. Hope the lads can just settle into this one.
His mum and dad, Anne and David Wheaton Aston. A Merry Christmas.
Norman's got a phone on the right hand side.
This is one of the great football fixtures, but
throws it into Holden. Plays it back into Norman. Does well there. I don't know what's happened there. The ball's gone out. It's gone out for a poor Ralph throwing. Thanks to the 4 views that are currently in. Appreciate it a lot. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like on it, and leave your thoughts in the chat for this game. Do you think Port Vale will get the win, the Settlers will get the win, or do you think it'll end in a draw? Leave your thoughts in the chat. Their Bates is on the ball. He turns, plays out into White, who's at left back today. Plays it into Scar. He puts a clipboard towards Adebayo. He's going to get onto it. Wins a throw now.
It's everything you want from your striker, that is chasing the ball in the channels and getting his team halfway. Well, right in the final.
Norman's going to take a throw in here. 7 minutes in. It's going to be another long throw in here. Who we got in the box here? Scar. Scar's going to be in the box here. Norman with a long throw. Yes. Oh. Bates puts it back in. But Scott Brown will collect that easily. No, Rodney's going to try and get onto it from Scott Brown's throw, but Walsall get throwing.
Campaign against Darlington and Scott will get to score this season. That was quite easy, wasn't it?
White into Kinsella, plays back into White. Tries that switch again, but Conlon intercepts.
Now then, in the centre circle here, Kinsella.
Plays from Kinsella again. Holden out to Norman. Into Gordon. Back into Norman. He's driving at the Port Vale defence. Go on. Unlucky. Could be in here though. Holden collects. That's a foul though. Yeah. Hello Seb, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing well, Paul. Did Birmingham play today? If so, who they're playing?
Norman does that so well.
But it's currently 9 minutes into the game. Walsall nil, Port Vale nil.
It's a 0-0, 9 minutes played. The Settlers have clicked early on and a good move down the left-hand side.
Brown's going to cleave it long and high up towards Pope. Well defended by Scar again. Then Norman gets taken down and Walsall gets free kick here on the right-hand side. Make sure to share around the stream too, that'd be much appreciated.
Take this goalkeeper. You were talking about
Rose going to take this free kick, clears it long towards Adebayo, who wins the header into Holden, back into Adebayo, tries to cut it back inside but goes out for a Port Vale goal kick. Lose at home to Middlesbrough today. How do you think you'll get on? That's a tough game. 0-1 at Middlesbrough. That'd be a tough game for Birmingham today. How's Neil Etheridge doing at Birmingham too, Paul? Obviously ex-Settlers goalkeeper.
How he wants to come inside in his right foot.
Now Brown clears it long and high. Looking for Pope again. Doesn't win it. Two centre backs are holding off Pope so far. Well, I haven't seen him win header yet, which that's his strength in this game. Winning headers, Pope.
End-to-end game, sadness to Nick, he says it's positively toasty in Montreal, says Jason. -8 today and partly cloudy, looking for a few goals.
Paul Vale got thrown here
as well. Port Vale
in the Walsall
half
half.
on this near side, which Fitzpatrick will take.
Fitzpatrick into Conlon.
It's now with Conlon on the left side for Port Vale. Out to the left and Alex Hurst.
Hurst puts the ball into the box.
Towards Pope. It will land
Burgess.
here now for Burgess. Plays the ball across. Comes up
Oh
on
no.
man.
Get it away. Well played, Kinsella. Another header. Pope tries to win the header. Now Walsall could be on the counter attack. Gordon tries to clip a ball into the channel to Adebayo, so try and run onto it. I mean, Smith clears out for a Walsall throw. We're trying that clip down the right hand side, and we're trying to get Adebayo to run onto it. That's what I've seen a lot of in this game so far.
Another chance for Dan Scarr to come forward from the back. Robin touched
Norman's going to take a long throw in here. Who's in the box? Good luck, Scar. Scar's in the box. Who's going to probably try and win it.
Cameron Norman with the throw in. 12th minute. Launching it high.
Puts the ball into the box.
Area. Too high for Scar this time. It's flicked by leg towards the right back area where it's hoofed clear by Zach Mills. And all the way back to the goalkeeper.
But it goes all the way to Rose.
Seen those long throws bear too much fruit actually from Walsall. You feel like they should with Scar.
12 minutes into this game, Walsall 0, Port Vale 0. Rose launches it up to Norman, but Port Vale win it. Conlon is keeping the ball in, and then they clear it. But Walsall intercept. Kinsella going to play it out to McDonald. Can he run at the defence here and call something? Gets on his right foot, plays it into White, who plays back into McDonald. White's making a run down his left hand side. McDonald throws some step overs. Go on. Yes. Yo! Adebayo. Great run there by McDonald. And Adebayo hits the bar. That's a good chance there for the Saddlers to score. Now, holding a reverse pass. But it goes there for Port Vale goal kick. Well played from McDonald to get past his man. Puts a brilliant ball into the box. Killer pass into Adebayo. Just comes off the bar. I think he just leant back a little bit. And yeah. Paul Seisen going with the 2-1 Blues. Win. Neil Evans been a great sign. He saved us so many points. Yeah. When he in the first season with us he was good, but in that second season when we had Whitney permanent, he kept us in so many games with his brilliant saves. He could always make a mistake, but overall quality keeper. Probably the best keeper I've seen at Walsall. In my time of watching him. Dan Scar plays a long ball towards. I think the ref's just going to pull it back for Walsall to take again because of the rolling ball. I think.
You like playing against a certain team that you always seem to do well against, because Elijah has played Port Vale 4 times. He scored 4 goals, and that was very close to 5 and 5.
I can't remember having 18, but it's people who allude you to that fact that make you aware that you do well.
They're Rose.
But when you go into a game, you just
up long towards Gordon.
Blues are ahead against Middlesbrough.
The Birmingham ahead at
Collan, the fullback is scored there in the Championship. Blues
Middlesbrough. Port, you'll be happy, Paul, with that result so far.
Across League 2 fairly shortly, but
Rose gets on his right foot, clears it out to this right hand side towards Norman. He heads it back calmly to Scar. That's brilliant work from Norman. And he goes long again. He's got to be a bit more calm on the ball here. He's playing into Port Vale's hands.
The Walsall back four seem a bit more confident with Jack Rose behind them.
It's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, the one thing they haven't had for
Scar back
is
into
a
Rose.
clean sheet, which would be very nice if they could do that today. Just the 3 times in the league.
Back into Scar.
Grimsby and Exeter.
Back into Rose.
But it's interesting, isn't it? He's come in since the Newport game. He's played 4 times.
Just a few passes between Scar and Rose, and then he plays it into Bates. tries to play into Holden, gives the ball away, and then Port Vale could be in here. Pope, well intercepted by Kinsella there.
I think it's just that consistency of knowing
Then
how
Rose
to play, which
going to
is
kick
hard,
it long
doesn't
and high.
The quality of ball from the centre backs is better.
Towards his right hand side.
Yeah, when he was here against Stevens, was
And that was into
quite a few
Norman.
hopeful balls
Into
played.
Kinsella, that's a foul.
Very light.
It's a yellow card. Light challenge there. It's got to be a yellow card for Joyce there.
He got a red against Tranmere earlier on in the season, and perhaps you can see why there as Kinsella is on the deck, just sitting up now, and I think he's going to be the first man in the book.
Yeah, yellow card for Joyce there. Bit of a light challenge.
Midfielder who describes himself as a worker in midfield and lets the creative players do the job, and
see this again, yeah.
Well, he does that. Kinsella back to his feet though, and he's
Kinsella's back on his feet though, and he should be alright.
150th Sadler's appearance on Tuesday. Did Liam Kinsella?
Holden's going to take his free kick. Probably going to go short, maybe.
Rory Holden delivers this free
No,
kick.
he's going to deliver into the box instead.
The big men on the edge
We've
of
got
the
players in the box here. Plays the ball, goes past the ball.
Missed everyone, and that's frustrating. We'll update listeners to BBC Radio WM now.
16 minutes in,
17th
still
minute, it's still
0-0
but
this
Elijah
game.
Adebayo, who's got a fantastic record against Vale, 4 games, 4 goals, nearly scoring. His shot from a cutback from Wes McDonald came back off the face of the crossbar, so Sadler's hitting the woodwork, but it's still 0-0.
Goal kick for Port Vale. Brown's going to take it.
Raheem Sterling has scored for Manchester City at
Kicks it long and high up towards Pope.
Very well in
Who
the
wins the
Premier
header
League
into
so
Rodney.
far this season.
Head by Clark. Into White, who headers it into Holden. We could be on the break here. Adebayo's running to his left. Got Gordon making a run into the box.
With a low first time.
Not a bad idea though.
Gordon very early on actually there, and he's gone out of play. But that was there to be attacked, wasn't it, for Gordon? But I just wonder whether he let that cross go a little bit too soon for Gordon's expectations, maybe.
Port Vale got an throw in their own half by the corner flag. Fitzpatrick's going to take it.
That's why in League 2
Throws
today,
it towards Pope.
Morecambe are 1-up at Colchester, Salford are 1-up at Harrogate, and Crawley are 1-up at
Another
Leighton
throw in a
Orient.
bit further
So
up the
away
pitch.
goals seem to be
Norman
the order
headers
of
it.
the day.
Then
And
Joyce.
indeed, Oldham have got an away goal at Newport. That's
Some
1-1
silly pass has
there,
been given
tied
away
for
here.
the home side, who are having a
Gonna
bit of a
kick
wobble
it
at
long.
the top of the league. Oldham equalising
Scar
through
headers
Kenyon Thuns, who came
into
off the bench against the Settlers on
Burgess, I think.
Tuesday night.
Aiton
Now,
Rodney.
on the right hand side, Devante Rodney. Haven't said his name too many times in the first
Joyce
18
into
minutes.
Rodney.
And on that far side, he angles a ball forward now. It's played
Then Joyce.
by Burgess to Joyce, who's in the book already. That yellow card for the foul on Kinsella. We'll watch the battles throughout
Mills.
the afternoon.
And cross
Scar
to
on Pope has a
Smith.
potential to be tasty. Clark's
He's bringing the
marking
ball
in at the
forward
moment,
here.
so Joyce against Kinsella in midfield as well.
Plays it into
Fire against
Conlon.
the Port Vale man Leon Legg.
Conlon.
Now on the left-hand side with Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick back into
Conlon,
Conlon. Puts the
gets
ball into the box.
in, but it's easy for
It
Jack
was an
Rose
invited
inside
ball
the
for Rose.
6-yard box to claim and
Easily
get
collects.
rid of the ball
Now he
straight
kicks
away
it long
high
towards Adebayo.
towards Adebayo. Leon Legg leaning on the Walsall front man gets a good
Legg
header
easily
away.
gets
Plenty of
the header
experience
there.
with Leon Legg, the
Mills
35-year-old former
to
Gillingham
Joyce.
and Cambridge man.
Plays it
Hoping to keep
across
Adebayo quiet as Joyce plays the ball from
towards
right to left to
Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick. Gordon stuck out foot but couldn't prevent
Hurst.
him from getting to Fitzpatrick. And now
Cuts
Paul
inside
Bell
Hurst. He's going to go for a shot. Tries to
area.
curl
Shot
into
is
that
high,
void.
it's wide from
Top
Hurst.
hand
He's
corner
only got
ball
one goal this
goes
season.
miles
No chance
over
he
the
was going
ball.
to trouble Jack Rose with that effort. And it stays 0-0. But that's
Thanks to the full views that are coming in this live stream. Appreciate it a lot.
The visitors who look fairly promising on this left-hand side at least. They do seem to be coming forward a lot on Cameron Norman's
Still
side.
0-0. Approaching the 20-minute mark now.
Yeah, they've looked to get forward a little bit down the left side. Obviously, we haven't seen
Rose
Devante
going to take this
Rodney
goal
on
kick.
the right-hand side at the minute. But credit to
Kicks
Walsall,
it towards no one. Smith headers it into the path of McDonald, who's took the bits where they now Mills.
Josh Gordon just
Towards Pope. Well, he doesn't win it and it goes into Rose's gloves.
Towards him, but assistant kept his flag down. And it will be
Even
Rose to just throw the
with
ball out
possession
in,
stats, really 51
front of him,
to
outside the
Walsall,
penalty
49
area.
to Port Vale, so it's been pretty
Referee just
even
gets
this
to his feet,
game.
the substitute away to our
But
left-hand side
Rose
to,
kicks it long
to
towards
Gordon in a
Norman.
battle again with
He
Fitzpatrick.
headers it
Norman heads
into
up into the air,
Holden,
and now
gets tackled. Now
Conlon gets his
Bates
foot
is going
into
to try and get the
Holden
second
from,
ball, but goes to
going
Clark,
forward
back
for the
into
Sappers.
Bates, plays it
Trying
to
to build
Scar,
again from the back. It's Dan Scar. Now
into
Holden
Holden,
on halfway.
into
And
Scar,
Scar plays it all the way back to Jack Rose. Another Jack
goes
touch on
all the
social
way
media. Up
back
the Sattlers.
to
Let's get a win.
Rose,
Sante
kicks
is
it
a
with his left
Sattler.
foot,
Thank you for your message.
looking for McDonald, headed away from the
Another
Port
birthday
Vale
to
defender,
report,
now
Roger in Spain,
White,
and also Matt, his birthday as
Clark,
well. Happy birthday to you.
plays
Thank
across
you
the
for your
box to Scar,
message. And Robbie
he's
has touched on
driving
how
forward
badly
with the
injured
ball there.
Zach Jules is. Today is an opportunity for Hayden
He's
White
going
to
to
stay
switch it
play. Rob Campbell
towards
and Joan in
Adebayo,
sunny
it's a great
Solihull.
switch.
There's
Can he
Baxter
run it
in
with
for
defence?
Zach.
Adebayo.
Elijah Adebayo, left side of the penalty area. Being
Adebayo
watched closely by
plays it
Leon
to
Legg
Kinsella.
again. Now it's back with
Back
Kinsella
into
with
Adebayo.
Elijah Adebayo. With Josh
Gets it on his
Gordon in the
left
penalty
foot.
area.
Yes!
Straight up.
Yo!
Oh, slice. Clearance away, has come off the
Oh,
right post.
Adebayo puts the ball into the box, and then defender tries to cleave it, slices it, and comes off the post. Oh, that could have been a goal for the Saddlers again. Another own goal.
In the second successive match, but it stays 0-0.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Walsall that
Conlon
brilliant build
looking
all the way from Jack
for
Rose,
Hurst, but
stroking
Hurst
the ball
fouls
up lovely,
Norman.
being patient and managed to nearly create something off the end of it. Good play by Walsall.
He took a swipe at it, didn't he, Zach Mills, who's he's been run ragged by McDonald, the right
Adebayo.
back.
Oh, that's.
I think that would probably summed up his first 20 minutes.
Oh.
I mean, that could have
I think that was
easily.
Mills who sliced it anyway.
We'll update scoring and gunning.
And Smith headed
The
it.
first half, 0-0 the score, but Walsall hitting the woodwork again, but this time it was an opposition
Clears
player,
it.
because the ball in came from Adebayo on the left-hand side. The fullback, Zach Mills, taking a swipe at it. He sliced it.
That's a great
Unfortunately,
chance.
from his perspective, it came back off the right post and to
That
safety.
was with
0-0,
Mills
but Walsall hit
slicing
the
it.
crossbar.
It could have been
Now
1-0
post.
in front there. No, Brown
Just
going to
updating listeners again to
kick it
BBC
out his
Radio
hand.
WM, as we will do from time to time throughout the afternoon.
Up towards
Walsall
Pope.
have come
Scar
close on
wins
a
the
couple
header
of
again.
occasions, one through Adebayo.
I think I
He
read
was
a stat
the architect of
early in
that
the
one.
week that Scar is in the top 5
Mills
for aerial
swiping,
duels this season,
slicing, and
which
ultimately
is
seeing the ball
just shows how
come
many
back
headers he
off the
wins a
post from his
game.
perspective.
I think this is where Walsall got to be careful. You've got Popey, you've got Leon Legg in there, you've got Rodney as well, with a little bit of height. This is where the
Conlon
control, of course,
stepping
Nathan
up with his
Smith,
free kick
centre
here on the
half.
left hand side.
Well, Smith has got 2 goals already this season. He's up for this free kick now for
Big
Port Vale.
Hurst is
24th
also
minute.
over it
On
too.
their left wing, Tom Conlon, the midfielder, is one of the men over this one. Josh Gordon making up a one-man wall.
Conlon
Being
delivers
made
the
by
ball with his
Hurst.
left
Sent in
foot.
now by Conlon. Header away
Headed away from
by Norman as
Norman.
far as Joyce, and it's a very similar effort to the one that Hurst had a few minutes ago, in that it's high,
Way over
it's
the
to
bar
the right,
there.
and it's away into the home serve stand behind Jack Rose's goal. And luckily so far, gents, the visitors haven't got their shooting boots on.
No, they haven't created much, but as Darren's just alluded to, they're a very dangerous side from set pieces with the physicality and size that they've got.
Rose
So
is going to take
that's
this
something
goal
that
kick.
Walsall are going to have to look at.
Kicks it long towards Gordon.
Smith
about
battle
to
with
hold
Gordon.
it
It's
up,
high and
Port
away
Vale win
by
it, and then
Burgess.
Clark
One for Hurst to
heads
chase
out
across comes
calmly
Clark,
to
and now
Norman.
here's Norman.
And Norman
Norman
Well,
had a couple of black shirts around him, so plays
and
it back
Clark
to
just slices
Clark,
it
but I
out
don't
for
think
Port
the Walsall
Vale.
captain was too happy with the ball that came back to him there
So-
from Cameron Norman. They're just continuing a conversation as Port Vale ready themselves with this
Fitzpatrick
throw in. I
can
think
take
Clark
this
wanted
throw
to see
in.
his right back clear it himself there as Fitzpatrick
Throws it into
infield to Hurst.
Hurst.
It's back with the left back again.
Fitzpatrick
Now
can see
with
Conlon
for the
out
visitors,
to
who are
Hurst.
enjoying a bit of possession in the
Hurst
final third,
is
as
running
they
at
come forward now through
Norman.
Hurst again down the left.
Gets on
It's
his
a
left
good-looking
foot.
ball. It's a great ball which is headed over the crossbar by Rodney. That
Rodney
was an
heads it over
opportunity
the bar.
for Port Vale. The really nice ball in from this left-hand
Good
side.
ball in
by
from
Alex
her. Gets you shifted
Rodney
on
couldn't
his
keep it
left
down.
foot.
His header goes
Rodney
over
couldn't
the
keep his
crossbar.
header
That's three
down.
efforts that Vale have had now.
503 views that are coming in. Make sure to share a band stream. That'd be much appreciated.
I mean, here schools problems. Cam Norman down the left-hand side. Great little ball into the middle, and Rodney really should have done better and got his head over it and down instead of over.
Yeah,
Rosie just goal kicks it long again towards Gordon. He leaves that with the header. Here's Hurst. It's a dangerous down his left hand side. Norman wins it. Free kick there. And foul from Hurst.
With the decision given there by Anthony Backhouse. Matt in Tennessee wishing a Merry Christmas and another 3 points to all Sadler's fans back home and around the world. Dean is watching the Sadlers with his son.
Jack Rose is going to take this free kick.
Visiting from South Wales. So it's all about the rugby, apparently, Matthew, but he's watching on at the moment. Thank you for your message. And
Rose
Neil is
over to this left hand side, looking for Adebayo. Leg heads it away, and Clark heads it towards Gordon.
For the playoffs,
they clear it away again.
Patrick, it's going to come out of the sky, and Norman will head it forward.
Norman tries to head it forward. Kinsella goes to tackle, but Conlon does well find his way out.
It goes to Mills, who came very
Mills
close
puts
to
ball into Rodney here.
Looking for Rodney.
He puts out for Walsall phone.
Could keep his header on target and couldn't keep that one in play either. And it will be a throw in for Hayden White by the corner flag.
Hello, Luca.
Saying that the Sadlers need to put the chances
Welcome
away
to
because we know
stream.
what Mr. Pope's record is like against us. That's right, 4 times Pope has
Walsall got
scored
thrown here. Hayden White's going to throw it up towards Adebayo.
So Walsall have it on the left-hand side with Adebayo, who's
F another Walsall throwing.
Black. How have you seen the first 27 minutes? It's in terms of chances, Port Vale have had the most recent ones.
White's
going
to take this throwing.
Yeah, I think Walsall will be happy with
Again
what
on
the first half
the
gone so
left-hand
far.
side.
They've moved the ball about nicely, created a couple of openings. As that person who's just tweeted you said, you know, just need to be a bit more clinical in that final third, but that's exactly what they've done over the last few games. So as the game progresses, I'm sure they'll get more chances.
Something's happened in the rest can have a word with Adebayo and Smith.
Killing Zach Mills twice so far down the left hand side, created problems, created chances. Get Wes McDonald on the ball. That's the answer so far for me.
Well, Rob's in touch to say he's starting the first day of isolation today with a 10-day stretch thanks to a work colleague testing positive for hopefully a good performance and a few goals to brighten his mood up. Merry Christmas.
White throws it towards Adebayo, as into Kinsella.
Thank you for your message.
Out into score.
Christmas present as
plays it long
Henry, Ellen and Sean from Canada.
Towards Gordon.
Rob from Vital
Bates, Cosman header, no pole.
He's getting the feeling is it the end of us and the woodwork today? Well, hit it at Oldham as well. I remember, I think
Oldham
hit the outside of the post with an effort that went wide in the end. And now Holden plays the ball back into the centre circle.
To
Bates
Bates.
out to the left hand side and
To
Hayden
White.
28.5 minutes played. 0-0 the score. Tom Marlowe,
Holden.
Darren Rack, and Alex Nichols with you today.
Bates looking for Adebayo, puts ball to Kinsella, no to McDonald. Go on. Yes. Shoot. Oh, it's a great ball.
Tom Conlon with Liam Kinsella still down for the second time this afternoon, and he's having trouble to get back to his feet.
Dan scoring to
really
Josh Gordon.
He's trying to just stretch his leg out there, and every time he does so, he's back on the
Kinsella
ground,
could be injured here.
Talk me through the challenge.
It's not good if he goes
as he
off.
came into the penalty area. You both made a noise when you saw Kinsella go down.
Well, I think it was our main Zach Mills. It was very late. Interesting challenge on Kins. And Kins
There's a late challenge there from Zach Mills. McDonald did well here again.
He may be able to run it off. Kins is made of strong stuff.
Yeah, Sinclair's warming up away to our left-hand side in his orange.
They might be looking to bring that Mills up, really. He's just been booked, and you don't want Wes McDonald running at you when you're on a yellow card.
Absolutely right.
Well, again, it was Wes down the left side course.
I think Kinsella will be fine to carry on here.
Carried it more or less to the 18-yard box.
White's going to try this throwing.
It's a good block as well by Condon flying in there.
into
Body on the line for
Gordon.
his side.
No,
who
to
are
McDonald.
Holding on. McDonald
It's a
sends
ball
the
into the
into
box.
office. Adebayo. That
Looking for
combination has
Adebayo.
worked so well in recent weeks.
No,
Now
Gordon into
has tracked
Bates.
back to Bates. 1-1 at St Andrews. Luke Saville has scored. George Saville, sorry, for
Into
the visitors.
Kinsella. Into White.
2-1, of course, yeah.
Looking for
Middlesbrough have already
Gordon.
scored there. So
He goes
Gordon, has been
down.
brought down in the penalty
It's
area.
not penalty.
A little bit soft, I think.
Yeah, not for me.
Fitzpatrick
Missed the Middlesbrough equaliser. Thank you,
back
Darren.
into Brown with a poor clearance.
Too
into
busy watching a very
Kinsella.
good game here.
I was going to say engrossed in this.
Yeah, it's
White
good news for Blues at St Andrews. That ball,
tries to switch it across to Norman, but that's not a great ball. Goes out for a Paul Vale goal kick. Thanks for the 6 views that come in. Appreciate it. That's everyone that's tuned into this live stream. 30 minutes in. Walsall 0, Port Vale 0.
Tranmere ahead now against Bolton, 2 recent opponents of the Saddlers, both losing to the Saddlers in Errol Clark's men's recent 3-game winning run.
Brown's going to take this goal kick here.
1-1 there. Grimsby are 1-0 up against Scunthorpe. Southend.
Grimsby 1-0 up against Scunthorpe. That's a derby match.
Mansfield.
Brown
So,
up towards. Hold on. Then Norman clears it towards Adebayo.
Which Adebayo will
Wins.
try to control. Leon Legg gets it away. Kinsella mercifully is back to his feet and
Go on.
rushing around the midfield there as Gordon slides in.
Gordon puts a slight tackle in there.
Goalkeeper Jack Rose.
Tackles flying in everywhere in there. Scar
Kins,
clears it
Rory
up
as well.
towards Holden, but the defender gets
Give them
there.
every chance at
The
the
I
Hurst.
think you look at that Walsall midfield and you think they look a bit
It's
lightweight, don't you?
Fitzpatrick.
But none of them are scared to put their foot in.
No, Clark.
Push to the ground there as the Walsall captain looked to
Pope puts a foul in there, and Clark. He hasn't done much yet, but he can turn the game on in the
clever front man
click
sometimes.
of the finger, really. Poacher in this league.
13 to go to the break. It's still 0-0, but Walsall still having chances. There's a terrible foul on Liam Kinsella, but the Saddlers played on, and Wes McDonald cut in from the
All
left-hand
this game
side.
so far, I think there hasn't been much quality. A lot of passes just going nowhere. A lot of kicks just getting won from the opposition. But the Saddlers are playing decent.
Bates, really looking
Probably
where
been
he
the
was
better
playing that
side.
one, and Rodney will play the ball back to Joyce, the header to the midfielder, and is out on the right
Joyce
side now. And
wins a throw for Port Vale here.
nearly scored
on the
goal
right-hand
with a yellow
side.
as well, and he's got the
Throws
throw in on the
into
far side
Rodney.
for Rodney to play in field.
Into
Joyce did come off his arm.
What?
That's a bit unfortunate because
Is
I
that
think
foul?
Kinsella could do a huge amount about that. His arm was, well, it was sort of levering himself
Oh,
off the ground,
handball.
wasn't it? And the ball came off, and there'll be a real chance now for Vale to get the ball in the box.
Yeah, I think this is what we said earlier.
Have we had any shots? Had a couple chances. McDonald had
They
a,
do score goals.
and
from set plays.
Adebayo's had a couple of
Clark wasn't very
chances.
happy with that decision here.
They've had a
In the dugout.
sliced.
Port
Their
Vale,
defender sliced onto the
free kick
post.
after the handball by Liam Kinsella.
McDonald had a
4.5
couple of
minutes remaining
chances.
in the first
Adebayo
half.
had a
Just
chance.
by Conlon
But
towards Legg,
oh
who's
no,
on
no,
the
no!
left.
Oh
Another
my!
Stu Taylor, well, I don't know how he's missed
I
that.
don't
It's
know how
gone
he's missed that. I don't know how he's
out
even
wide, but,
not even
if
got
you lose that
a
from,
head on
from
that.
Vale, I don't
He's
think you want to
decent
leave
balling.
Leon Legg
Like a little
alone
switch
at the far post
towards
as they did, but it
Legg.
stays 0-0.
Yeah, I'm not sure quite
I
what
don't know
happened
how
there. It just
we
seems to
get
be on
onto that.
I don't know whether there's a breakdown in communication or whether someone got blocked off. I'm not sure, but as you say, you don't want to be leaving someone like Leon Legg alone in the 18-yard box on the set piece.
Rose is going to take this goal kick.
Vale still to
Kicks
have
it long
an effort
towards
on target.
Gordon. Loses it out
Also
of
looking at
header.
the woodwork twice through Adebayo.
No,
and,
Rodney.
and the Vale right back who sliced it.
Rodney
nearly
receives the
past
ball
his,
again. He's
most
running at the
goalkeeper
Walsall
pick
defence.
up
He
the
looks
post.
decent.
Now Rodney from distance
He's
loops
looking
up off
a decent
Walsall
player
man.
here.
Jack Rose
Causing us a few
is
problems.
unable
I
to
think
keep
he's playing on the
ball
right
in play.
wing
It'll
for
be
Port
Vale's
Vale.
first corner of the game.
I think he's Port Vale's top goal scorer.
Inside from the right-hand side, he's not been involved in the game. Picks it up in a little pocket.
Remember,
Turned, went at the Walsall back four, and his shot was deflected.
last game,
For a corner.
Walsall played away at Port
That
Vale,
central
ended in
position.
1-0, and I
It's
could see it being the
obviously a
same again. So,
He's
yeah.
got 5 goals this season.
But
Scored
a game
against
can
Colchester,
change
the 1-1
really
draw
quick, and Could be quick goals like the Oldham game. So Paul Vale take a corner to Rodney into Conlon. Oh no.
But there's the shot from Burgess, which is
Couple of shots coming in here. Burgess
again
on the ball.
central position. Plays it back
Joyce.
to Joyce. Joyce
Puts
looks
the ball
up
into the
and
box,
plays it
looking
towards
for
Leg,
Leg.
who can't
He
this
heads
time
out
get a
for
good header
Walsall
on it.
and
He
goal
appreciates
kick.
the ball in by
About
Joyce.
5 minutes in, Walsall nil, Port Vale nil.
There at the far post, and it will go out to play for a goal kick. And 0-0, and the visitors just asking a few questions in recent minutes.
Yeah, credit to Walsall though, they've stood up to it. Scar and Clark have kept
Port
on
Vale
really quiet
had a
so
couple of
far.
chances in this
Couple
last,
of
I'd
set
say,
pieces haven't
2-3
really looked
minutes.
troubled by Port Vale.
I think it's a set plays, as we keep saying with Port Vale, then a well-worked corner. Obviously something from the training.
What is a dream player you take to sign for Walsall? Any player.
From Ryan on social media, Darren,
Have to go with someone like Ronaldo or Messi. I think that's what most clubs would say. Get your goals. Oh no, they could be in there. Pope, he's in, he gets on his left foot and he scores. No!
And he continues a very, very good record against Walsall.
That's typical. Tom Pope scores.
Hits a shot past Jack Rose and into the net.
Tom Pope gets the goal for Port Vale.
Last couple of minutes, and Pope is there with his
I said he hasn't done much so far about 10 minutes ago, but like I said, he can turn the game on with a switch. He gets on his left foot. It is a good finish, to be fair. Port Vale 1-0 up with Tom Pope.
Jack Rose and give the visitors the lead. Walsall 0, Port Vale 1. He's 35 now, and that's his 5th goal against Walsall in his Port Vale career. It's a frustrating goal to concede, lads.
Yeah.
That's frustrating there. He's a goal scorer in this league, though, Tom Pope. He's got a good record against Walsall too.
That's something he's done all his career. I mean, he's half a chance, and he's finished it really well.
I completely agree with that.
I don't know what happened.
Who is the starting 11 for Walsall? It's Rose, then Norman, Clark, Scar, and Hayden Moyes at back four. Then we've got Holden at right midfield, Kinsella, Bates as the 2 centre midfielders, then McDonald at left midfield, then the 2 strikers are Gordon and Adebayo. That's frustrating. They have started growing into this game more. I hope we get back in the game. Now Fitzpatrick back into Hurst.
Another game without a clean sheet for the Saddlers. And
back into Fitzpatrick.
Gets the ball in, cleared away by Scar.
They're putting some balls into the box now. Conlon tries to shoot. Oh yeah.
From the Vale midfield, and Conlon this time dragging it wide.
Wow, all 3 of these left footers on the left hand side.
Who would you take in Jan? Well, we need another striker. Sometimes we're not clinical in the final third. And to be fair, we do need a player like a similar player to Pope, who's just going to score goals in this league, but they're hard to find. Left midfielder, maybe to push McDonald more, give him competition, and that's probably about it. Yeah, I think Walsall need a striker here. I think we need a striker.
Against Bolton last Saturday.
I don't know where we're going to find the goal scorer from now.
Scoring obviously last weekend, and Walsall got that crucial goal before half time. That was
Pope's 5th goal in
see if they can do something similar here.
League 2 this season.
Throws it down the right wing. Gordon
They're Holden.
Haven't said his name too many times recently. Holden. He's the man you look
to Norman.
Create
back into Bates.
As well as McDonald. As Bates comes
to Norman.
With Norman again. Comes away from Hurst.
Norman's driving.
Norman, we've seen that a few times.
Loses the ball.
Last month or so. And, Joyce does well.
Joyce plays up the line, trying to look for someone, but no one's there. Rose plays it into Scar. Scar into Holden.
Plays it out to
over to Clark. Clark.
Left side of defence, and James Clark, who will look up and play a high ball.
Trying to play a high ball towards Gordon. He wins it, but no one's there.
But there was nobody anywhere near.
Need to just get on the floor, just play some football. They're winning the ball every single time, Port Vale.
You didn't.
Got 2 tall centre backs who are going to win ahead of Smith and Leg. Just keep on the floor and try and work at an opening. But yeah, that's frustrating. We're about 6 minutes plus added time till half time. Let's hope we can get a goal before half time.
Walsall will be
Port
frustrated.
Vale
that they
scored
haven't
in the similar
been able
minutes
to,
against
take their chances
like the
before
game
that.
against
Woodward
Bolton,
hit
so
twice before Port
we get a
Vale
goal for
went
half
ahead
time again, then that'd
here.
be
They'll got the
crucial.
best
Gordon
players
into
in the
Norman,
last
but that's
12 and
really
clearance
poor.
away goes
And
out
his
to
kick's
play
head.
for a throw in, and they just seem to have
We lost it a little bit
Yeah,
there, Walsall have.
probably
We
say
do what we're
last
saying
10
on the
minutes or
other
so,
follow.
Port Vale crept into it, and obviously they've got
We've had
goal,
more
the
chance
tails
to
are
Port
up.
Vale in this last 10 minutes.
For Walsall, it's just become that little more difficult.
They're threatening off set pieces, putting some balls into the box for Pope to attack. Rodney at the back post
Port
too.
Vale then with a
We're
throw in
working well
on
down
this
this left
near
hand
side
side, I
there
think,
left.
too.
4.5 minutes to go until half time.
Fitzpatrick, he's going to throw it into Joyce. Plays back in Fitzpatrick.
To take it, who gives it to Joyce.
Joyce
It's a
into
low ball
Pope.
forward to the goal scorer, Pope,
Goal
and now to
scorer.
Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick tries to put a ball
Confidence
into
now there.
the
There's a
ball down the line,
problem there in
but
the
Port
penalty area.
Vale.
James
And
Clark
that's
has been pushed
Burgess.
over though by Hurst, and it will be a
Gives the foul
free
away.
kick for the Saddlers. It's cleared away straight away by Rose. Gordon beaten though by Smith, and now Burgess forward to
Working the opening near
Out
Port
with
Vale.
Hurst on this
Now
left-hand side
Hurst.
for Vale. Burgess in front
Don't
of
give
him.
him space.
Couple of red shirts looking to
Don't
slot
give him
back
space,
to
put
get
ball into the box.
cross in. Got
Hurst
support
into
from Conlon
Conlon.
now. Out to
Back
the left-hand
into
side with Alex
Hurst.
Hurst again. Port Vale
No,
confidently
no.
playing the ball around. It's a ball in towards the far
No.
post and sliding in there.
We need to
Mills
get
wasn't
out some
really able to
quicker,
connect with
stop
that. He was in a bit of
giving
space
time
coming
to put
forward
ball
from
into the
right
box,
back, but it goes
really.
wide of goal and stays 1-0
That's
to
all
Vale.
they're relying on, really.
Yeah, good combination play, Port Vale.
They
Again,
put a lot of
this is
balls into the
left-hand
box,
side,
which
so
we need to
I'm
stop.
really having problems with at the minute. There was a little bit of an overload there. The ball went to the far post. Pope is peeled off there. Zach Mills came in late and he just couldn't quite make good contact with it.
Mo's going to kick it
Really
over
do
to
need to
this
watch
right-hand side.
left-hand side, don't they, Alex?
Yeah, Hurst
And
definitely
wins
a
header
danger
into
man,
Gordon.
as we've alluded to. And
He goes there but doesn't get a foul. Now
Gordon
leg
gone down there looking hurt.
up towards
Yeah,
Pope.
he's,
Could be in here. He's going to hold, try and hold it up, try and play it off Norman, but doesn't work. Yeah, Scar plays back into Rose, who kicks it long and high. Smith wins the header.
Scored that late penalty
No,
against
Rodney.
Stevenage. Started against
Oh,
Oldham,
no,
started
no,
again
no.
today. Now Clark over
That's sloppy.
his head to clear the ball
get it
away.
clear.
But only as far as Burgess now for Port Vale. To
Rodney goes down. That's a
Was
foul.
the referee, and this will be a chance and a very good looking
I don't
position
think
for
that's
the
a foul.
visitors.
Didn't look
Just
like
stands
one.
control with Port
And they've
Vale.
got free
They are
kick in a
central
very
here.
dangerous
Smith is
position
running
here.
central here. Left-hand side the
Very
same.
dangerous position here.
Aiden's just gone in a little bit rash there, and Devontae Rodney
He's
quickly
done
coming
the
inside
thing.
and giving away a free kick, probably 25 yards out the centre of the goal.
They've lost their way a little bit, haven't they, since the goal of Walsall?
Yeah.
Thanks for the 5 views they're currently in. Appreciate it a lot. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new.
He looks
Who's
like
up?
he'll be the
Don't know
man
who's
to
over this free kick.
take this set piece for the visitors. John Askey's men, who have won 4 and lost 4 so far on the road. 14th in the table, below the Saddlers, but ahead today. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Tom Conlon, who's got 3 goals already this season.
Conlon's going to take this free kick with his left foot.
4-man
He hits
walk to
it.
beat now.
That's a goal.
Conlon
What a goal.
Very, very good second goal for Port Vale.
That's
Tom
quality
Conlon
shot, to be
curling in
fair.
from the free kick.
Port
And
Vale
there's not
2-0
much Jack
ahead.
Rose could do about that. Over the wall and into
That
the
is a
from
quality
Conlon.
finish, to be
Vale
fair.
double their lead, closing in on half time. It's Walsall 0, Port Vale 2.
On about centre, just towards the right, curls into that top right hand corner. Nothing Rose could do on that, and it's 2-0 Port Vale. That is not a good goal to give away.
Well, this is not going very well.
No, it started brightly, yeah, and then all of a sudden, you know, it's probably 2 poor goals if you can look at them and pull them apart a little bit. And a great free kick, you know, you're not going to stop that.
Where Port Vale have doubled their lead. Walsall 0, Port Vale 2, closing in on half time.
Yeah.
A really nice free kick this from Tom Conlon.
Good free kick, to be fair, but it's not going good here.
From 25
Adebayo
yards,
tries to win the header.
Conlon curling it up over the wall and into the net.
So
Walsall
what's
0, Port Vale
happening
2.
here? We just can't get past their defence. Their defence is very solid.
Tom Pope and Tom Conlon with the goals. Tom on target. And this is a very, very difficult challenge now for the Saddlers to get back into this game.
White
as Darren said,
tries
started
to
the
go
better,
down the
did
left
the
hand
work a
side.
couple of times, and well,
Goes out for
could be a
throwing
yellow
out.
card here, should they not, against Rodney for stopping that throw coming in. The referee Anthony Backhouse has already
I just
given
had
Port
feeling
Vale a
he's
couple of
going to
cards in this first half.
score
Joyce and
Conlon
Mills,
there.
and we're into 2
He
minutes
hit it really well, to be
of
fair,
stoppage time at the end of this
to
first
Tom
half.
Conlon. I think that's his
Silly
4th
free
goal
kick.
of the season.
Exactly. Why
Free
did
kick for
you?
Walsall.
Jonesky, you are absolutely pulling your hair
So
out.
Alfie Bates on it.
And now he's putting his team under pressure.
With a chance for the Saddlers to halve the deficit in first half stoppage time. Won't be too happy with Devante Rodney if his
Let's get a goal
yellow
now.
card has given a chance for Walsall to get back in the game. First half stoppage time.
Ball into the
Bates will
box.
send the ball in
Scott
towards
headers it.
Scarlett, headed towards Gordon, headed away.
Kinsella back in.
Just outside the D.
Go on.
Back into the penalty area. Up and away from the
Kinsella, leg headers it, right back out to Bates.
Oh,
gives it a poor pass. On the break here, he's Conlon.
On the left
We
hand
need
side
to
for Vale.
give him time because he's Port Vale's best player at the moment. Boy, Miley's carrying everything.
That was a set play off the training ground from Walsall. I'm not sure it was from
Fitzpatrick's going to take his throwing.
path, but it allowed a free header for Scary to head back across into the danger area. But
Fitzpatrick throws it towards Pope, wins the header. It's holding up here in the corner.
First goal, Pope in a battle.
Norman does well there.
And, well, the Vale man went to ground quite
Free kick to Port Vale.
but he's got the free kick for his side.
It's not going good.
Chance now for
Started the game quite brightly, I thought, but Port Vale have just crept back into this game. Pope got the goal, first goal for Port Vale, and then a brilliant strike from Conlon to double their lead.
8 to 9 minutes for Walsall.
This will be the last chance of this half as we're approaching the end of stoppage time. Conlon with another free kick, swings it into the box. Oh no, they're looking dangerous at set pieces. No! Come on.
Is held by Jack Rose, and that might well be it
That'll
for the
be
first
it.
half.
Rose
Pope with a couple of
catches it, and that's it. Walsall nil, Port Vale 2 at half time.
We'll update listeners to BBC Radio WM shortly, but it's been a very, very frustrating first half.
Walsall players running into the tunnel.
Just been blown by Anthony Backhouse, the referee.
Want to get back in this game, we need a goal really in the first 5-10 minutes in the second half.
Started the game very well. Adebayo's first time shot came back off the face of the crossbar, and then
but yeah, like I said, I thought we started the first 25 minutes, it looked alright. Adebayo had a chance, hit the crossbar. Zach Mills sliced a ball onto the post. Then McDonald had a block shot, a shot blocked. I mean, but then Port Vale had a couple of chances before they scored the first goal. Tom Pope drove at our defence, got it onto his left foot and put it into the right hand corner. Quite a good finish, to be fair, but could have been cut out very easily. And then the second goal, I don't think there was any way of stopping it. Brilliant free kick. I don't know if it was a free kick, but I'll have to see that later. Good free kick from Tom Conlon on his left foot. Curled into the top right hand corner to double Port Vale's lead. But we can do something different in the second half. Get a goal early. I'll give it 10 minutes and I'm probably making change maybe. I don't know who to bring on now. Maybe an extra striker. Just typical Walsall this is at the moment. Win 3 games in a row and then 2-0 down, return to Port Vale. But I thought we can get back in the game.
There's no better way for you to get closer to your club.
But yeah, thanks to all viewers that are coming in. Make sure to leave your thoughts of the first half in the chat. I'd like to hear what you guys think of the first half. Frustrating. That's what I think. Well, yeah. Man of the match so far, I'd probably go with McDonald. We need to give the ball to McDonald more, but Kinsella's had another decent game. No one's really standing out so far.
She's definitely left her mark on this game.
Like I said, give the ball to Wes McDonald more because they're right back. Zach Mills, he can't really deal with him. The chances McDonald's had of run at him.
Whatever your reason for moving this season, we'll make it our goal to sell your home for the best price possible.
Thanks for the 5 years currently in. Make sure to leave your thoughts in the chat about the game if you're watching it. If you're watching from another club to leave in the chat who you're playing today.
We sold over 12,000 homes for our customers up and down the country, whoever they support. Go online and book a valuation today. Your move, official supporter of the EFL.
Papa John's Trophy. Get your kicks with this real game changer.
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute, guys.
And get a slice of the action. And be ready to smash it in like an absolute pro. Big moments just got even tastier. You game? Order now. Papa John's, official partner of the EFL.
We can start. It's your family, your teammates, your sport. This is football. And in football, you are never alone. FIFA 21. Win as one.
That's sick.
It's another Carabao Taste-tastic deal. Save £7 when you buy 24 cans of our great tasting low-calorie energy drink. Was £18.99, now only £11.99. That's less than 50p per can. Now includes free shipping. Visit CarabaoEnergy.co.uk to redeem the offer. Carabao. Grab life by the horns. Offer valid while stocks last.
I've never seen anything like this. You're not betting against that. Championship doesn't stop for the last day. Look at this! That's glorious! That's the WWE, the same as a good fight. It's naughty. It's outrageous! They're getting better and better. It's pretty ominous for everybody else. First and 10. Oh, he slotted it right in!
Yeah, back goes.
Football that holds the screws. Proud partner of the EFL.
You want to make a difference? Whatever the future holds, it needs you. We are Staffordshire University, and we see your potential.
But yeah, leave your thoughts on the first half. Hello, Nicholas Worth. He puts Walsall nil. Walsall nil, Port Vale 2, Conlon 44. Yeah, not a great time to concede. So, but yeah, the stats, Walsall have had 49.5 possession, Port Vale have had 50.5. Pretty even possession-wise. But yeah, we'll just wait for the second half to resume very soon. Thanks to the 3 viewers that currently in. Make sure to leave your thoughts on the first half. Well, Paul Vale won 100% of their tackles so far in this game. Tank Taylor says after a decent start, it all went a bit pear-shaped. We need to be more clinical, like Pope here. I think he's only had that chance all game and he's took it. We need a player like Pope in our squad, I think. Goal scorer, but yeah. Started off all right, and like you said, it went a bit pear-shaped. But yeah, the second half should be starting very soon. Would I make any changes? Not yet, I don't think. But yeah, if we can get a goal for early in the first half, then that would really, in the second half, I mean, that would really help. Some results in the standout ones: Morecambe 1-1 against Colchester, Bradford 1-0 up against Cambridge, Barrow I think 1-0 against Cheltenham too. So yeah, there's some surprise results going in so far. They've dominated shots-wise, having 10 shots, but only 3 on target. Sadler's haven't registered a shot on target and only having 2 so far. Clear-cut chances, Walsall have had 1, Port Vale 0. They've had a couple of offsides, 5. But yeah, second half should be back on in a minute. Let's hope Sadler's get the win. But it's going to be hard to get back into this game. We'll have to show a bit of character. Thanks for the 2 viewers out currently. Make sure to leave your thoughts on the game so far. I'll read some out before the second half starts. Yeah, hoping for a better second half. Hope for a better second half. Port Vale really defensively defended really well against our 2 strikers. But yeah. Southend again with a win, 1-0 up against Mansfield. Middleton 1, Crawley 1. Salford 1-0 up against Harrogate. Grimsby 1-0 up against Scunthorpe. Tranmere 1-0 up against Bolton. But yeah. Second half, I'm just waiting for the second half now. Score prediction, I'm going to be positive. But I think you'll be. I think the Sounders might get a goal back, but I think Port Vale might hold on to their lead. Probably go 2-1 Port Vale. Because they seem to hold on to results. Except for the Tranmere game, I think when they lost 5-4. And I think they were ahead in that game. But defensively, they've looked solid today. One of the best defensive we've played against, really. Except for maybe Newport too. But yeah, make sure to leave your thoughts and your score prediction ahead of the second half. Hi again, Seb. Thoughts on the game? Started well. First 20-25 minutes in before Paul Vale grew back into the game. Created some chances before the Pope goal. And obviously Pope scored in the end for which 38th minute. And then Conlon hit a brilliant strike. Just outside the penalty area. Brilliant strike. I don't think Rose could have done anything on that. But yeah, frustrating so far, but let's hope we can get back into the game. Make sure to leave your score predictions going into the second half. I'd like to hear what you guys think on this going into this second half. Can't believe we hit the bar and post now. A bit unlucky there. Obviously, Adebayo hit the bar from a Wes McDonald cross, and then I think Adebayo put a ball into the box, and then Zach Mills sloshed the ball onto the post. We've had chances, but Port Vale have created more, to be fair. Probably deserve to be 2-0 up at the moment. Games can change around very quick though, to be fair. But the teams will be out very soon now. Yeah, I think the teams are coming out now.
Keep an eye on that.
Commentaries just come back on, and the second half will be shortly happening. Port Vale just come out in their black kit for today's game. But yeah, make sure to leave your score predictions down below. Just before kick off, both teams are out now. So we're still in the stream. Make sure to
Oh wow, Norman.
I think Norman's been substituted. It looks like Scrimshaw's come on. I'm very surprised about that. Like I said, make sure to leave your score predictions down below going into this second half. We put an extra striker on in Scrimshaw, but we took
How
off
many changes can you make?
into I don't know. How many changes we
It's
made?
got 4 players come on.
4 players have come on in the second half. 4 substitutions. 4 substitutions. That's bold from Dow Clark. I think Nolan's come on. Scrimshaw's come on.
He's made 4 substitutions.
Alright, Tom. Lavery's come on. So Bate has come off and Guthrie's come on. We're in here. Oh.
Back underway here at the Bankside
I
Stadium.
think Lavery's come off.
Changes at the break.
Here, let's hear the changes.
Matt Sadler has come in the defence.
Matt Sadler's come on.
Danny Guthrie come on in midfield, and Keelan Lavery and Jake Scrimshaw.
Oh Nolan hasn't come on.
Sadlers.
So Guthrie,
Bates,
Lavery,
Norman, and Gordon making way.
So Adebayo, Norman, Gordon, and Bates have come off for Sadler, Guthrie, Lavery, and Scrimshaw.
It seems strange that it took Elijah off and Gordon really.
Took 2 strikers off. Surprised yet wasn't left one of them on.
You missed the ruling there.
Yeah, you can make as many as you want. I think it's up to 5,
isn't it?
Yeah, up to 5. That's a new ruling, but that surprises me.
Yeah.
Of course it is. I don't know.
Yeah,
Sorry, of course
no.
it's 5. Yeah.
I
Kinsella
think you can only make them over 3
Into
substitutions.
gives away a poor pass into
I mean,
Rodney.
you take off Adebayo and there's no real presence in there.
Rodney
I can see what he's trying to do, get some
tries to put a ball into the box.
Yeah, Adebayo's been free.
Blocked. But that is very surprising goal from Dalswell. Both I think he can put it off.
Game on him, didn't they? I'm sure they made the ball in that win tonight.
Yes, they didn't
That's my own time. I'm too busy thinking of Jurgen Klopp moaning. I think I remember seeing his latest statement about how unhappy he is that he only made 3 still in the Premier League. That it took me a while
Clark
to
clears.
Let me just talk you through what they've done. They've put Matt Sadler on
Left back.
in place of
Matt
Cameron
Sadler's
Norton.
left back. White's at right back now. Foul.
Keelan Lavery and Jake Scrimshaw have come on in the forward positions for Elijah Adebayo and Jake.
Guthrie's going to take this.
Danny Guthrie's
Free
on
kick.
for Alfie Bates.
Plays it across
Wow.
to Scar.
Master stroke, you never know. We'll see.
Into Rolls.
He likes to do this, doesn't he, Darryl Clark, from time to time? But Matt Sadler
Rolls clears
is
it
at
long
left back. So Sadler,
towards
Clark,
Lavery.
Scar, and
Out for Walsall throwing. Here on the right hand side, White.
got Holden on one side, McDonald on the other, and Lavery and Scrimshaw up front. I'll try and get my head around the fact you are allowed to make these substitutions now. That's absolutely threw me. So that's all these players coming on.
Sadler, who's playing
But
left back.
Vale have a 2-goal
Into
lead
McDonald.
to defend in
He
this
plays
second
into
half.
Guthrie. Guthrie
And,
into Kinsella.
Also,
Kinsella out into Dan Scar. Tries to play a ball into Scrimshaw, which. Yes.
Now Scrimshaw down the right hand side.
It's a corner. Well played, Scrimshaw. Well
First
played.
one of the afternoon for the Sadlers.
First corner
See how
for
they
Walsall.
go.
Let's hope we can get a goal there.
To be delivered from Rory Holden of the second half. We've played 3.5 minutes already at the Banks's in this second period. I follow Walsall with Tom Marlowe and Alex Nichols and Darren Rack.
Holden's going to take this.
Touch of players inside the 6-yard box, but Rory
Can
Holden
deliver with
raises
his
his
left
arm.
foot.
Takes a stutter and then delivers
Yes.
left-footed now. It's inside the 6-yard box and headed up and away by Leon Legg for another corner. Well, the Sadlers were trailing by 1-0. They are now 2-1 up. Let's see if they can get back and on the score sheet as well.
Yeah, I think those substitutions, they're a bit of a disadvantage to Walsall when it comes to set plays now, aren't they? Something poor
Holden's going to take this.
That's right. Leon Legg in particular, and Nathan Smith as
Holden's
well.
going
Has
to
got,
take this corner.
some aerial prowess as well.
Puts it into
Holden
the
at
box.
the corner from the
Go
far
on.
side, left-footed to
Yes.
leave it in. Too high for Pope. It's cleared away by Zach Mills. Guthrie jumping with Burgess, and now Kinsella in a battle in midfield, and he's conceded a free
Kinsella
kick
gives
on
away.
Alex Hurst. Port
Free
Vale,
kick.
unsurprisingly, not needing to make any changes at the break, so they have Scott Brown in goal, Zach Mills, Leon Legg, Nathan Smith and David Fitzpatrick. Then it's Scott Burgess, Luke Joyce and Tom Conlon on the score of the second goal. Devante Rodney and Alex Hurst supporting the explorer.
Brown's going to take this free kick.
Tom Pope.
Yeah, I've got to say I'm really surprised. It's taken me
Keeps it
by surprise
long.
making that many substitutions and changing
Trying
the
to look
team
for
round.
one of the
For
three
me, Port Vale
attackers.
just got to weather the first
Lavery
5 10 minutes and they could easily go on
loses
to
out now Pope to Rodney.
It's the visitors who have it now with Rodney as
Tackle
the wind
from
picks up at the
Kinsella.
Banks's Stadium. Sadler will clear the ball away, making his 6th appearance of the season. As Scrimshaw was in late there.
Yeah,
on
4
the
changes.
wondered when the leg was going to get back to his feet. Took a bit of a
Lavery
mighty tumble in front of us here.
to McDonald, back into Sadler.
Is Sadler back to
Kinsella. Guthrie. Score. Ball towards Lavery.
It's still
To
2-0
Scrimshaw.
to Walsall on the attack now, but it's cleared away by Burgess. Darryl Clark making 4 substitutions at the break.
Lavery
Guthrie,
flicks
Lavery,
it into
Scrimshaw
McDonald. Come on,
and
McDonald.
Sadler.
Come
Let's
on.
see if that
Try
will
something
change
here.
things. McDonald's on the attack at the moment,
Yes.
just outside the penalty
Shoot.
area. Guthrie with the ball out to the right hand
Out
side.
to
They're still
Boyd.
trailing by 2 goals to 0.
White. Yes, nice.
White
Put
to
ball
the
into the box.
byline, cutting it back. That's a
Yes.
ball
Ah.
towards McDonald, who just couldn't rise high, and it went over his head.
Just a bit
It's
too
out
hard
to his
for
right-hand side and cleared away.
McDonald.
Pope and Scar in a
Scar
battle in the
wins
centre
ahead of the
circle.
Walsall
Now here's
started
Danny
this
Guthrie
second half
spinning
very
away.
brightly. Holden. Yes.
Ball now
Shoot.
forward towards
Yes.
Joey slides in.
Yes! Come on! Come on! It's worked. Get in.
He was
His
free.
first goal in the Football League for Scrimshaw. I'm absolutely delighted for him. It's worked. And then He just gets there before the keeper and just goes over the line. Get it, come on. Scrimshaw, we're back in this game. I set a goal early in the second half and we can get back in the game. It's a Dow Clark masterclass that he's bringing on sub. Yeah, he scores. I think Holden played.
Yeah.
I think Guthrie played the ball into Scrimshaw. Two substitutes working well. Let me just change this banner.
Sadlers are back in this game, and it's a first professional goal for Jake Scrimshaw, the on-loan man, picked out by Danny Guthrie, made a good run, and sliding in, Scrimshaw turn it home. It's Walsall 1, Vale 2.
Get in there. We're back in this game now. Look more lively. We look more up for it now.
And for I follow viewers
Score.
and listeners to Walsall service, just keep you up to date with events that's going
This
on
is
in
Hayden
the country
White
as well in our
to Guthrie.
now, which I've never
Into
had this
White, back
before.
into
It's
Guthrie.
a match. I've got the Prime
Guthrie
Minister
changed the
talking,
game in the
so
midfield.
I'll let you know what's
Not a bad
moving
idea. Trying to switch out to Wes McDonald.
Downing Street in the coming minutes.
Thanks for the full views that are currently in. Walsall have just scored with Jake Scrimshaw scoring his first goal. First professional goal. Delight for him. And it's Walsall 1, Port Vale 2. Back in this game now. 53 minutes into the game.
To have that nous and
Round clears it long and high.
how to run as a striker is really good.
Up towards Rodney. Goes out for Walsall throwing. Sadler into Guthrie. It's sloppy there from Guthrie. I think it was a pass from Guthrie to Scrimshaw for the goal.
I think Guthrie coming on is providing a little bit of control in midfield and starting keeping the ball. Little 2 or 3 yard passes, getting it back and trying to thread things.
Mills going to take this throwing. Throws it up into Pope. Wins header, but Scorbin, it's a header. Lavery. Go on, Lavery. That way. Go on, Scrimshaw. Looking more dangerous here now. Scrimshaw, the number 28, plays into McDonald. Here on the left hand side, cut it in. Shoot. Shoot. Yes. Oh, rebound. Yo. Oh my. No. We could have been level there. This tells you in League 2 how games can change. It's a decent strike from Wes McDonald. Goes at Scott Brown. He can't deal with it. Then Holden's header is tipped over by Brown in goal.
Fantastic start to second half. Sanders have been really buoyed by that. Not sure whether Holden had he had more time than what he thought.
The ball into the box, go on. Oh, come on.
Walsall corner, up to 4.
This is much better.
I mean, again, Wes McDonald on the left hand side, got his ball come inside. Great
Scott,
shot, 28.
I don't think they can deal with Wes McDonald then his left hand throw. Give it in. Scrimshaw's looking lively with Lavery. The 2 strikers that have come on look lively so far. Guthrie looks decent in the field. Holden goes for post. Shoot! Yeah! Come on! That's score! Yes! Come on! We're back in the game. 2-2. Oh my days! What a turnaround! Oh, get in there! Dan scored second goal in December. Dan score! Come on! Come on! What change around the subs and everything? It's worked. I said it was a bit ball from Dow Clark, but it's paid off. 2 goals in 4 minutes and we've turned this game on its head. 2-2. Come on!
There goes his second goal in a couple of weeks.
Really good. He's everything you want in the centre back, isn't he, Dan Scar? Solid, no nonsense, and he chips in with goals as well.
Oh, I think we did say we'll get goals.
I can't believe how this is the start of the second half has gone.
There we go. 2-2 now. And another goal. We can turn this game around.
Looks like it so far, doesn't it?
Unbelievable second half so far. Go on. Scrimshaw's in again. I thought Port Vale looked good defensively in the first half, but looked really shaky in the second half. Kinsella into White. Guthrie. Scar up towards Scrimshaw.
Scar playing it down the right-hand side to Scrimshaw.
Scrimshaw.
Scrimshaw just in for
Go
the
on.
quick touchline. Plays it back to Holden. Back to
Scrimshaw
Scrimshaw
look really
again.
good when he's come on.
Now Guthrie. Scar just inside the Vale half. Looping the ball forward to Lavery. It's headed away.
Come on. This is much better.
Now, I am hearing from Boris Johnson in my left ear that we are unable to continue Christmas as planned. This is interesting. So I'll try and update you as we go along. But
Hayden Watt's going to take the throw in.
Boris Johnson, we can't continue Christmas as planned.
Into Lavery. Back into White. They're clear.
The three households
They're
meeting
Conlon.
will only be on Christmas Day now. That's another change. So the three households that were going to be meeting over 5 days over Christmas.
Walsall just keeping possession here. Sadler up towards.
On a lot of people.
Trying to look for Scrimshaw.
We talk about short notice.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm already trying to rethink what.
Where's McDonald?
Over the next week or so now, but
Sadler looking towards Scrimshaw again. Scrimshaw with a brilliant pass into Kinsella, back out into McDonald. McDonald looking for a pass into Sadler. Look.
I know how disappointing this will be, as I've heard Boris Johnson say as well. 2-2 the score. Well, that's certainly not disappointing for the Sadlers early on in this second half with
Paul
Scrimshaw
Vale
and then Dan Scar
keeping the ball.
making a game of it here now at the Banks's Stadium.
Burgess. It's
I'll try and
hers.
read through some of your messages in the
To
second half as
Burgess.
well. Plenty of them, and the
Switches
ball is
it.
spread out to the right-hand side.
Trying to look for Rodney, but don't look for Walsall. Goal kick.
Mark is celebrating a 50th birthday. He's been following the Sadlers all of his life. Thank you for your message. James saying that he thinks Jack looks better in between the sticks. Jack Rose. Question to Alexander Darren. How much do you think the improved form of West
Rose
has
been
made
taking
in
his goal
the
kick.
last few games? Certainly up to today it had, I think.
Yeah, I mean, even on today's performance, he's been the lively player going forward. And the day
Rose kicks it long.
we spoke about half time.
Looking for Lavery. Flicks it on.
It can be a match winner, can't it?
Lavery.
We've seen the problems
The Holden.
left-hand side today.
Holden plays it into White. White's running down. Go on.
This is a good run by
Yes.
White.
Shoot.
Keep the ball in play.
Yeah. Come on. Oh, it's gone out.
What a shame. Already is,
Scrimshaw's look brilliant when he's come on.
on the far side. Back to Scrimshaw. Tidy finish, wasn't it? By Scrimshaw.
Great finish, to be fair. And to be fair, White's looked more comfortable on the right side than he
How's
is
that
on
going?
the left. Obviously, he is more of a right back or a right sided centre.
Could have been 3-2 there.
He has in the second half.
Unbelievable this game so this second half so far.
I think Walsall looks so much better with Guthrie in the middle of the park as well. The midfield general, just a bit more experience.
Sadler headed it.
2-0 at half
Looking
time.
for Lavery.
The game is crying out for someone like Guthrie just to take hold of
Both
it,
the strikers have come on.
players through.
Look much better up front. Their defence can't be able to Lavery and Scrimshaw. Thanks for the 2 years that currently in. Appreciate it a lot. Matt Sadler, who looks solid when he's come on at left back too.
Our play, 2-2 the score. Pope and Conlon in the first half. Scrimshaw and Scar in the second half for the Sadlers.
No.
Hurst,
Oh.
Really out of
That's
the
another
stadium.
shot from
Very
Joyce that's
shot
gone
from, outside the
miles
penalty
over
area.
the
Just to
bar.
very quickly try and sum up what Boris Johnson has just said as well. London are entering a tier 4 now, and everyone else around the UK will only be able to celebrate with their households on Christmas Day itself now, whereas it was the 23rd to the 27th. Carlos in touch to say, let's get back in this game with it at Oldham. And
Let's get another goal now.
Come back, Ed as well.
Half
I think
an hour
Sadler
to go.
loving a 3-2
I
game.
believe we'll get another goal.
This is to BBC Radio WM.
And Clark headed it.
Well, it's 2-2 now. The Sadlers
Rodney.
have drawn back level. Incredible start to this second half. Of course, Darryl Clark making a quadruple substitution. Scrimshaw slid in for his first professional goal. And just now, a Rory Holden corner from the far side.
Paul Vale got thrown in now.
And Scar was there to smash it home to score his second goal in December. 2-2.
think this is Ammo that's coming on.
And that's the end of Tom Pope, whose game
Pope's
lasted
coming
61 minutes. He's been replaced by David Amu,
Amu's
who is
coming on.
former Liverpool youth man, also Carlisle and Cambridge as well. Will the Saddlers defence be pleased to see the back of Tom Pope, lads, do you think?
I think they've done really well against him. But if you take the goal out of it, they've been pretty solid. They kept him quiet.
Dan's goal wins that quite well.
Yeah,
Guthrie into Holden.
I'd imagine they would be happy to see the back of him now.
Holden.
On social media saying he thinks I was
Kinsella.
this quadruple substitution. You don't say more so because I've forgotten you can make
Plays it into
Tom in touch on social media. Come on, Walsall, let's turn it around in second.
Here's Clark.
A few other people
Sadler.
commenting on my
Back into Clark.
confusion. Thank you for Dean and
Here's long and high, looking for Scrimshaw again. But Paul Vale deal quite well with that.
Scott Brown. I won't read some of the messages because they were pre the 2-2 comeback, but a few were questioning what Daryl Clark has done in terms of the quadruple substitution. But wow.
Brown. Jimmy
Walker's been in touch on social media as well, saying he knows at least one of the people in the picture that I took on social media earlier is not very wise. Who's he talking about there?
I'm not too sure.
Oh dear, Roger in Spain, as
This
James
is
Clark is lying down, looking up at the sky, needing some treatment. Roger in Spain saying they're making him sweat for their birthday present. Thank you for your message.
Clark's currently down 63 minutes played, about 27 minutes left in the game. Plus added times, currently Walsall 2, Paul Vale 2.
The key to the town, says Jazz. What a masterstroke at half time. Josh said,
This is the goal. I think it's like Holden that played the ball, and then Scrimshaw plays the ball into the back of the net. Needs to get the ball. And then needs the other goal. I think it's Holden ball in. Goes past all the Paul Vale defenders and Dan scores. Second goal in December too for Dan Score. Popping up for goals again.
First goal, which is very possible as well, of course. He's got that vision. James Clark is
2 assists over Rory Holden this game.
He's back on his feet, and 2-2 is the score, as it was last February during that good little unbeaten run that the Saddlers had towards the end of the season, which got curtailed, of course, in March. It was an entertaining game as well. I recall the Saddlers could have won that game.
Mills is going to take the drop ball, kicks it into the box. Scar headers it.
The box, headed away by Scar. What an important player he's been. A
present
in the league.
Headers it.
And a couple of goals as well. He's a threat from
looking
set
for
pieces.
Paul Vale dealing with it, and then Rodney.
And now here against Paul Vale. The Saddlers 2-2 with Vale, who were
out into Fitzpatrick, Carrington Hurst. Hurst gets onto his left foot. Rob Lane. Oh, kept it in now. No. No. Get away. No, man. Saddlers get right now. We could be on the counter attack. Holden.
Now inside the Port Vale half of this counter-attack.
Go on.
Slides it through very well to Keelan Lavery. Trying to get the angle for the change. Trying to slide it through to a new strike partner. Scrimshaw in the second half as it's cleared away. Well, it was a fascinating first half.
Guthrie.
It's a breathless second period at the moment. Was
to Scrimshaw.
We went to see Stuart Sinclair.
To Holden. Looking for Lavery. They just intercept the kit away. Clark heads it. With Lavery tries to flick on to Donald, but he's not there.
And Liam Roberts remaining on the bench, having seen the Saddlers make 4 substitutions at half time. They've all had an impact really. I mean, Saddler in this left back position in the back 4, but certainly Guthrie and Lavery and the Scrimshaw scoring his first goal for the club.
I think this is a fine support Vale.
In professional football as well. Making an instant impact for the Saddlers off the bench. It's 2-2 here at the Banks Stadium. A very entertaining Christmas game in the final game before the 25th.
Mills going to try this free kick.
Colchester 1 more from 2. Grimsby 1, Scunthorpe 0. Harrogate 0, Salford 1.
He's going to kick it long and high.
Mansfield 0, Southend 1. And the ball is sent into the box now.
Yes.
Guthrie sliding in to try and clear it away. And that's
No.
a good, powerful shot which goes just wide of goal. And that was a chance for Conlon to score his second.
Conlon nearly got another goal for Port
Just
Vale
outside
there.
the penalty area by the corner. He smashed the
volley.
shot in. It was low, it was fizzing, and it was just wide to the right of goal.
Couple chances there for
2-2.
Port Vale.
Yeah, it's a long ball from a set play from Port Vale. Leon Legg again found himself more or less free at the far side. The ball was knocked down. It fell into the path of, I think it was it Conlon with the shot?
Yeah.
Rose is going to take this.
One of those worrying moments when I saw
goal kick.
Jack Rose look to his left, and I thought, oh my word, as the
Kicks it
goalkeeper
long.
misjudged this, but just
Looking for
wide of
Lavery.
the post it went, and it stays 2-2.
No, Boyd.
Action-packed
Boyd.
in South
Looks much
Wales as
better,
well.
Boyd, back.
Newport
Boyd
2,
does
Oldham
this
2
game.
is the score at the top of the table there, where Oldham have scored a second goal. Newport still top of the table as it stands. Walsall are 2 points off the playoffs as it stands at the moment in 10th place. And they have a free kick on the far side now, which Danny Guthrie will
Guthrie's
take.
going to take his free
Midway
kick.
point already of the second half. That's flown by.
Gone real quick. Real quick.
James Clark and Dan Scarr.
Back to the 5 minute currently. Danny Guthrie with the free kick.
Stays back as Guthrie
Go on.
Free kick into the penalty area. The goalkeeper, well, he made the decision to come out and hold on to the ball. He's
I think he's
trapped it
took
into
out
his
his own
defender.
player there.
At the same time, while doing so, who's Devante Rodney, who's come back from a more attacking position to
Vonley's there and I think he'll be able to carry on.
To his feet now. 2-2 the score. Scrimshaw and Scarr for the Saddlers in this second half.
But yeah,
I think credit
22 minutes left. Let's get another goal. Come on, Saddlers.
See there to be shot at. And if it didn't come off, you know, he'll get criticism for it. And for him, it has come off. So fair play, he's been brave, he's been bold.
Brown clears it long. For Rodney.
Sadler heads the ball away. Burgess looping it over his head. Scarr with a powerful header forward now.
Lots of headers going down there. Lavery.
In the way of Burgess, who's
Go
a
on.
hack at the Walsall striker. I think it was Mills, wasn't it?
Throwing for
On the
Walsall.
near side.
Just inside Port Vale's half, I think.
Mark in touch to ask how the box is getting on. He's said it's been a bit intermittent, asking if Alex
No,
has got
just
a bit-
inside the Walsall half and me in the throwing
Alex
here.
is good. You can't blame him at all. He's sat in front of us today.
I'll throw up the line.
Now headed
Looking
away
for
by
Scrimshaw,
Smith,
but Smith
towering
headers
over
it out
Scrimshaw.
for
Andy saying
Walsall
this has been a
throwing.
great game for the fans to enjoy, hitting the woodwork twice, going 2-0 down and getting it back to 2 each, all against Port Vale. That's very, very true. And
Guthrie.
gosh, it would have been nice to have
Nice.
Manchester Stadium.
We got away with that there.
Scarr and
Holden.
missed the ball there. And now Holden
Go
will
on.
play it forward to Hayden White down
White.
the Walsall right-hand side. Sadler's very much
Kinsella
in the chance
into
of making
Guthrie.
4 wins in a row, having come back from 2-0
Yes.
down. Guthrie sends the ball in towards Lavery, headed away. Sadler beating the air though.
Oh,
On his
Sadler.
near side by a move who's got plenty of pace. He was a former sprinter in his school days. Played for
Lavery.
Liverpool in a Europa League game as well.
To McDonald.
Kinsella
McDonald
with a
on the
diving
left-hand
header to the
side.
left-hand side, and McDonald now
He's running at Mills.
Mills on a yellow card, remember. McDonald
Yes.
sends a high ball into the box,
Oh.
looking for Lavery. That's a crucial header away. Good defensive piece of play by Nathan Smith to concede the corner. It's all Walsall.
It is. They've just got to keep seriously. The key giving it Wes McDonald and they have a chance of scoring. That's how good he's been today and how poor their fullback's been.
I'd really like him to commit there though. He's pulled it back on his right and whipped it in. I'd really like him to get running at him.
To be fair, the Port Vale are starting to double up on him. I mean, Joyce was over there, it makes it difficult. And as a winger, you've got to make
Holden's been attacked corner.
It's a great game.
Got Sadler, Clark, Scarr,
Get another goal from a
box.
corner as they did from Scarr to make it 2-2. Holden sent a very high
Yes.
corner in towards the far post. It's too
Two
high
on.
for Dan Scarr.
Too high for
Yeah,
Dan
that's
Scarr.
a real frustrating one. Having come back into the game thanks to a set piece. Lionel Messi has equalled the record of Pele of 643 goals for a single club. That's just happened in Spain. Lionel
Come on, Tom.
I'm so slow today. I mean, substitutions and any sort of nothing out there.
Scott Brown's going to take a goal kick here. 71 minutes in.
Since half past 3. Has he missed anything? He says. I think that might
Kicks
be
it
a joke as
long.
well. He wants me to ask you, Raki,
Looking for
did you manage a hat-trick in a comeback win, or is he dreaming?
Mills, but
Yeah, he must have been dreaming.
goes out for Walsall throwing. They're Sadler.
His memory may be playing tricks
the
on
line,
him and
heavy the white,
suggests he might have had a
and the
bit too much
Sadler
to
just
drink.
clears it long.
Few braces. Definitely no hat-trick.
Smith
recall it.
headers it.
I
McDonald.
was
It's a good
researching to
through.
see if either of you had scored a goal sort of around the Christmas period around this
Good
time.
through
as well. 'Cause you made
into
your debut, didn't you,
Scar.
Alex, in December. Back in, I think, 2005, was it?
Scar to
Yeah,
White,
it was, yeah. 15 years ago this month it was.
into Holden, back into White.
As White
Plays
chips
a
the ball
decent
towards
ball into
Scrimshaw.
Scrimshaw. Go on.
He's got a chance here, Scrimshaw.
Oh.
He's licked the ball over the crossbar, but a chance there.
It's unlucky.
Vic Scrimshaw to score
Decent
there.
ball there from
Is it coming on at half
White.
time. Appreciates the ball
Scrimshaw.
forward from Hayden White,
Ooh.
but he can't keep it down. We'll update this Mr. BBC Radio WM now. Well, their tails are up 2-2 into the score. 18 minutes remaining in this game. The second half has flown by. Hayden White with a high ball forward for Scrimshaw, who can control it well enough.
The goal kick clears it long.
Up the other end, actually, a shot from Conlon, who scored a great free kick in the first
Joyce.
half. Fizzed it just wide
To
of
Amu.
goal. 2-2 is the score. It's really
Donald
entertaining.
into Lavery. Tries to play back into McDonald. People trying.
Just watching
People
from the touchline.
Walsall touchline, calling for a foul. Scott.
He was sort of punching the air when Walsall did score that second goal, was almost a way of sort of saying, you know,
Conlon
quadruple substitution has worked.
into Rodney. Gives a poor ball away. No, Kinsella latches onto it. Holden.
With Rory Holden trying to slide it.
Yes,
to
go on.
McDonald, a touch
Second
from
ball,
Lavery.
yes.
Oh, he's got it back.
Yes.
Lavery!
Oh.
Shot has
Come on.
the defender. It's looped away out to this left wing.
Excellent
That was a
throwing.
chance for the Sadlers to go into
Sadler.
the lead for the first time this afternoon. Sadler with a
Ball
high
into the
ball
box, go on.
side towards the far post of Lavery, who was crowded out and it's cleared away by Fitzpatrick. This is great stuff, isn't it, guys?
Yeah, it's great to see Walsall.
Yes,
you know,
don't
get so
Kinsella.
many players forward. I think
Heads
earlier in
it.
the season that's something that they really
Leg
struggled
head,
with.
place it away.
That they're flying forward in the hope of scoring
Conlon.
goals today. It's really good to see.
We've got our own SAS, says Carlos. Scrimshaw and Scar. 2-2 at the Bankside Stadium. 16 minutes remaining. Robert Hartle Walsall, thank you for your message. Enjoying listening to the three wise men this afternoon.
Paul Bell's passing it around here. With Smith bringing the ball forward. Fitzpatrick.
I mean, it's very easy for me just to look it all up to play it in with all the games that you played as well, is another thing, isn't it? I remember asking you actually about Alex before the Cheltenham game. Do you remember
bringing the ball forward. Amu
now
gets on his left. No, back onto his right now. It's goal.
For 3-2 for Port Vale. Well, life gets older on Tuesday night. It's a topsy-turvy, helter-skelter game. And now the visitors.
3-2 Port Vale. Amu twisting and turning here on the right-hand side. Should have done much better. Put a foot in. Should have been Guthrie really or Sadler. Puts the ball in, then Rodney puts it past Rose.
By Rodney, past Jack Rose, and Port Vale are back ahead again. It's all going this second half. Walsall go back to 2-2, but Vale are now leading. It's Walsall 2, Port Vale 3. This is identical now to the game against Oldham when Walsall were 2-0 up away from home. Oldham got back to 2-2, and then the visitors.
15 minutes left. Can the Sadlers get an equaliser or possibly another winner? Get another winner. Light on.
An incredible game for goals suddenly. Another 5-goal match that Walsall are involved with here. Your thoughts on that goal?
Well, it's a bit of a sucker punch.
It's frustrating again, isn't it? They haven't had a sniff this second half.
They haven't, and I think that's the first time Amu's had the ball and really got at the full-back. He twisted, he turned, he's got the ball in, pulled it back, and Rodney's just tapped in from 4 or 5 yards out. It's disappointing. It's a sucker punch. We always talk about things like that, and Walsall got to do it all again now. Yeah, they do.
White, heavy touch.
White has the overrun. He hardly laid in there on Conlon, who rolls around 4 or 5 times to try and get White into the boot. I think he succeeded there, because Hayden White has been called back by the referee Anthony Backhouse, who will be making his 4th journey to his pocket. And that's another, I could have phrased
heavy touch. Goes flying in.
White is in the boot now just to
And then
Keep a reminder in the first
roll
half
for
in terms
them.
of looking on Mills and Joyce in the book and Rodney as well. The Vale has taken a white and first yellow card for the home side, who have got to come from behind again. Rodney with the most recent goal here in a
Paul Vale free
5-goal
kick.
match now.
Just thought they respond to that goal better than they did with the goal in the first half.
Yeah.
No.
Now
It's a
it's
goal.
towards the left side of the penalty area from
First.
See on him.
the centre half Nathan Smith, and now, well, he's been crowded out, luckily, first on that far side by Dan Scars.
that's
Good defensive work by the Walsall man.
So they're going to put it back in the box, maybe. No, they're
Fitzpatrick
going to work
and
it.
Conlon, and back to Fitzpatrick again. Dan Scars been drawn out of the middle, but he slides it and concedes a corner.
Yeah, laying the leg up again on a set play, causing problems.
Hello, George. Welcome to the stream. 13 minutes left. Walsall 2, Port Vale 3.
There wasn't a Port Vale man there to turn it in.
12 and a half minutes remaining now at the Banks Stadium. Walsall 2.
Port Vale got a free kick here. They're going to take it.
Leg is forward from the back, and a
No.
high corner looking for the big centre half. He got his head to it
no.
first, but leg again, he's stuck out a long leg. But Walsall will now
Hold
hopefully
him.
put
Go on.
the defensive position into a counter attack
Hold
now with
him.
Holden. Sliding
Yes.
through towards Scrimshaw.
Scrimshaw.
Full of running, full of energy in the forward position for the Saddlers.
It's
Now it's back
McDonald.
with McDonald on the left wing. McDonald has Saddler
Yes.
behind him, pokes it forward to Holden.
Yes.
Holden gets the ball across, looking at Lavery, headed away.
Press.
Brought down by Hurst just outside his penalty area. Walsall 2, Port Vale 3. 12 minutes to go at the Banks Stadium, and Hayden White
Boys.
leads it infield to Kinsella. James Clark
Clark.
out to
Matt
the left-hand
Sadler.
side, and Sadler.
Donald.
McDonald back
Clark.
with Clark again.
Guppy.
Clark, who's unbeaten since January with the Saddlers in the games
Dan
he started.
Scott gives a nice
Slides
sloppy
the
pass.
ball forward, but it's been given away. And now Conlon will play a high ball
No.
forward to try and test Sadler here, who's up against a
A
move.
move.
It's back on halfway
To
now with
Mills.
Mills. Sliding a low ball forward, giving Burgess something to chase. That's too much. Picking up again at the Banks
Come on.
Stadium.
11 minutes left. Can the Saddlers find an
I mean, they
equaliser?
got back into the game at 2-2. Is there anything different?
Can Port Vale add to their lead?
I don't think so. I think Scrimshaw's movement's been excellent along the front line. As you've rightly said,
Rose
they've given lots
keeps
of
it
energy
long.
with Colin Lavery as well. Keep doing what they're doing to a certain degree. They're still controlling
Lavery.
in the central areas. Carry on.
How much? I mean, we were talking about your. Well, just watch this attack.
Scrimshaw.
White
Yes.
forward to Scrimshaw.
Yes! Yes! He's been absolutely brilliant when he's come on Scrimshaw.
The only one who wants to be there runs around.
His movement and that finish is absolutely unbelievable.
So he's a
Bounces in nicely, great, into the roof of the net. That's how you finish. Get in. Come on. One entertaining game. This is another entertaining game between Port Vale.
Into the roof of the net. His second, the Saddlers third. 3-3. It's a hell of a finish on Scrimshaw.
10 minutes left. Let's get another goal.
The boy wouldn't have scored then.
He looks so much better through the middle. He looks a lot more natural.
They go for it. Tries to win the header. They Kinsella. Back in.
He looks a different player through the middle.
Holden. Out to White.
It's his movement. His movement was
Into
excellent.
Kinsella.
Down the right-hand side.
Back into
They're
White.
right to score from that angle.
So cute, wasn't it?
Score. Looking for Scrimshaw again. He's causing their back line so many problems. But yeah. Man of the match, Scrimshaw. 100%. He's made an absolute difference when he's come on. I think him and Lavery worked really well today when they've come on. Did look a bit lost up front when Adboyle and Gordon were on, but these two, Lavery and Scrimshaw, are causing a lot of problems. Osadibi's coming on the last 8 or so minutes after this corner.
Rory
Holden.
Holden on the far side prepares to deliver.
Yes.
Left-footed. It's into
Yes.
the
Yeah! Come on! Yes! That's scored again. Yes! Come on! Yes! Get in there. Oh my, what a game this is. Dan score. The centre-back gets another goal. It's another great ball in from Holden. I think that's a hat-trick of assists from him today. And it's a great, that's a brilliant header. Come on. He slides on his knees. I've only just changed his banner. I'll have to change it again.
Dan Scar has a high corner from the far side, which Rory Holden delivered. There was Scar at the far post ahead of the close range. It's 4-3.
Game of the season, this is.
Come on, guys, sum this up.
What a game. Scrimshaw with 2, Dan Scar with 2.
What do you do now? Do you carry on playing the same way?
Well, they brought McDonald off and Osadibi
Osadibi's come on for Wes McDonald. What a game this is.
Osadibi can play on the wing. I think he's going on that right-hand side.
4 goals in the second half.
So the 3 maybe with Scrimshaw up front.
Shows we can score goals now.
Holden in the number 10 role.
I mean, our intent is to keep it as it was. Listen, you're winning the game, you're losing the game, and you made the changes. Now winning.
I mean,
Actually go and score another one.
then is Port Vale going to create any more chances than this? Amu's going to do it. He looks very pacey. Jack Mason says, come on, yes, come on, you Saddlers.
I can't work out if it's through bewilderment, excitement, or just a headache. I think it's all 3. What a team effort, says Robert. Thank you for your message on social media. He
Rose
loves
is
the
going to
fact that
take this.
Scrimshaw didn't celebrate at 3-3. He urged everyone just to get ready and go again. So they did. Walsall from the corner. Dan Scar heading home. He's on a hat-trick.
Oh, yeah.
As is Scrimshaw. And it's 4-3 to the Saddlers, who, let's not forget,
Rollers.
final now, haven't they? 3 at Tranmere, 2 against Bolton.
Guthrie tries to play up to Lavery.
And now
Come on,
4
no,
here.
no,
Top
no,
runner,
no,
that's
no,
12 in
Yes.
4 games.
No.
Who
Burgess.
was the last defender to score a hat-trick?
That's going to need a
Marvin
lot of
Kinsella
research.
put his body on the
I
line
used to
again.
column in the programme.
Got Scrimshaw.
We still physically were able to have programmes which hopefully
He's
we'll
running again, look at
be
him.
able to again soon. And
Brilliant Scrimshaw.
please, I'm not following Walsall if you're listening.
League 2
viewing,
Vardy,
and
Jack
know if,
Scrimshaw.
Walsall defender has scored a hat-trick. To answer Darren Rath's question, please do get in touch, because Mr. Scar is on for that at the moment. I do hope he does go up for another corner if we get another one, because that'll be fantastic to watch. Well, I tried to avoid saying this, but it really is a Christmas cracking out at the Bank Stadium. 4-3 the score.
Conlon plays it to Jules.
Scored a wonderful free kick, which seems a long time ago in the first half of Vale. Fitzpatrick
Played
on the
back
Vale
into
left-hand
Fitzpatrick,
side.
into Hurst.
Now it's played onto the left-hand side now, and it's cut back to
No,
Joyce.
no,
Joyce with a
no,
high ball in towards
no.
Mills, who heads the ball.
No.
It's ball
Yes.
down. Lou can't completely
Come on,
clear.
push up.
By Kinsella.
Yes.
Secure the ball
Come on.
away. Andy in
Kinsella
touch
wins the
Australia.
foul.
Apologize, I didn't get to your message.
5 minutes on, 5 minutes left. Can we hold on? We're going to push for another, hit him on the counter attack.
Lose 4-3 in a pre-season friendly earlier on today, and so he's seen 14 goals in the last. Well, today at least. Richard says a Scrimshaw hat-trick is inevitable. Andy would like to see Darryl Clark knighted. Come on, Darren.
Wow.
Not suggesting the knighting. What were you going to say? Go on.
No, I was just going to say.
Someone says, what a game, yeah, what a game. This is at the best Scott.
Capable of scoring goals. They scored 6 away from Bolton.
7-goal thriller.
They need to be have the minds on the job and make sure they don't concede anymore.
Yeah, Jamie in touch on social media. Imagine how good this game would have been with a packed Banksy Stadium. Well, that's the real saddener for me.
We could have had fans in this game
To
today.
say he put £2 on the Saddlers at half time at 20-1. Good for you. The Christmas drinks are on Ed in Berkshire. We were to tier 3 today, unfortunately. Nigel
Then
did
Rose
agree with
is
the
going to
half-time
kick it long and
substitutions,
high.
but Darryl Clark Clark has been proved right, and that's why he's the manager and not me. Darren, interesting point that he makes to say that James Clark, some very
Lovely, go on.
interference in the goals.
Scrimshaw.
The ball down
Shoot.
in the penalty area. He's on a hat trick, unselfishly trying to play it forward to Holden. But Vale
What a difference
managed to
Scrimshaw's
get
been
the
though to
ball
this
away.
game.
Robin touched today, Scrimshaw
Go for it.
for man of the match. Robbie says electric second half. What a spectacular day in a miserable world from the Solihull bubble. Thank you for your message. Since when could we score from set pieces, says Jack? Well, that's very, very true. It's, we've played a few times in the last few matches, but they've got a couple, haven't they, now? The Scar goals, both coming from corners from the far side.
Can we hold on?
Rory Holden.
To be an unbelievable turnaround. At half time, I was confident we could turn this around. But the substitutions have really helped. Livened up the second half. What a game.
High free kick.
Robinson's come on. Oh no. No!
Oh, it's there to be won for Vale. Good slide challenge by Dan Scar.
Well defended from Dan Scar.
And he's
been solid against
to concede a corner.
Yeah, again, it's that ball that's the lean leg. We've really got to be careful. Every set plays aimed towards us.
Conlon's going to take this corner.
On the far side, which will be delivered by Tom Conlon. He's an expert at these set pieces. It's Port Vale's third of the game.
Get it away.
The substitute who's just recently
Go on.
Crooks.
Go on, Scrimshaw.
Also on the counter attack, but it's too far in front of Scrimshaw.
Good
rain has started now at the Banksy Stadium. It's teeming down. Just see it as you look up at
Scrimshaw to start next game, 100%.
The community
Get him
stand.
in.
Alan in touch to say he's not sure about a hat trick, but the last defender to cause this much havoc in front of goal was Matt Preston against Colchester in 2016. There only came worth one goal.
No! Oh man. We can't even bring on another sub.
Furious in front of us on the touchline. He's come out of his technical area to scream at the defence. They don't want to let this lead go now.
Getting quartet down this left hand side.
The ball down and slice it wide.
Yeah, I think Keelan Lavery is a lucky boy.
Who's the is he the front of the screaming? Is it?
I'm not sure, but that's who he ran off, and it's just lucky that Zach Miller's having a game like that, really.
I mean, it's a great
1 minute left, plus added time. I know we can hang on to this.
Well, he was ranting and raving on the touchline if they would have scored that. I wouldn't like to have been in the dressing room at the end of the game.
Rose clears it.
Up towards Rose. The Saddlers
Holden.
in a position now where they are
The head's going round.
Vale.
Their boys gets intercepted. Get behind the ball now, come on.
2-0.
Back.
And 3-2 as well, let's not forget.
Gospel show.
4-3 they trail John Askey's men, and they're on the attack now.
2006 years out currently in. It's currently Walsall 4, Vale 3 in a 7-goal Christmas cracker game. What a cracker of a game. Holden clears it, but no one's there. Lavery's going to press Scott Brown. He plays it calmly. They're going to go aerial now, Port Vale. Close him down and move now. Don't be worrying if it's silly. Scrimshaw back defending.
Position. We are into 4 minutes of stoppage time.
I will never know what they see in Lavery. I think he's been in all right when he's come on.
It's 4-3 in a weird.
Oh, hello, Rob, who's in the Oldham stream. Come on, Walsall, yeah, 4-3. Oh, wait, no. So Rob says, come on, Walsall. Oldham leading 3-2. You're playing Newport, aren't you? That'd be a brilliant result for Oldham.
Come inside from the left, picked it up in a pocket, turn, twisted and turn, and then
4 minutes of added time.
Thankfully, it's straight at Rose.
They've had a chance. Rose has gone down trying to waste time. Kicks it long. 30 points if we can hold on to this. 30 points.
Saddlers are about.
Just shows how much character this squad has. 2-0 down at half time. Like Darryl Clark's gave them a bit of a telling off at half time. Telling up the game, brings 4 subs on, score 4 goals in the second half.
Goes to show a bit of momentum. A few wins, momentum, and look where I don't know where she'll take him. Probably
It'll be very close. Yeah, I'm just going to have a quick look while you're saying that. Well, we've had a second half to pick
Poor Vale keeping the ball in the Walsall line.
The stopwatch is claiming we played 50 minutes of this second half. That's not right, is it? What on earth is that? Well, I know what I need for Christmas, and you watch. That's completely confused me. It's
Kinsella.
It's been a second half to remember
That
here.
sadly clears. Looking for Lavery.
Level with 7th place Salford.
Go
They're
on.
8th as it stands in the table. Salford, Exeter, and
Where
Walsall
do you
all
reckon
30 points,
we'll
and
finish
of
this
course,
season?
Walsall playing on boxing
Well,
day, it's subject to Salford. And that'll be
it can
9
change
points.
around
So
really
3
quickly,
o'clock,
but
let's move back to
anywhere in the playoffs would be brilliant.
on Boxing Day.
No.
Ball played forward now.
I'm
There's a
in.
chance for Theo Robinson.
No,
Theo
Theo
Robinson to play a low ball
No.
across Sadler is
Why?
there.
That's it.
What a game that was
The
times.
rain continues to
Leg.
team down at the Bankside Stadium. Mills with a high level.
That's it.
Maybe with a left back scar to the goalkeeper Rose.
Lavery
But
win.
away to Kinsella, and now Lavery leaning on leg.
Oh, come on, let's just hold on to these.
Out to the left-hand
Nearly
side.
just over a minute left.
Fitzpatrick looking to reach that.
Yes, come on. We're trying to switch it, but it's gone over for Walsall throwing. 1 minute 10 left now. What a win this would be. Unbelievable.
Closing in on what would be a fantastic victory for the Settlers. They're heading for 4 wins in a row. For the first time in all competitions since September 2019.
Just imagine with this game.
2015.
How many added minutes for him? Played 3 of them. Just
since January.
so that just under a minute left.
A free kick.
Free kick for Walsall. I think this could beat now. Walsall has run down the clock, but the ref will probably add this on.
Scrimshaw with the 2 goals.
Matt Sadler.
Certainly Guthrie as well coming on with a calm head in midfield. Sadler similarly calm in defence.
Sadler
Plays a ball forward looking for Lavery. That's back with the goalkeeper Brown.
About 10 seconds left of this game.
4 minutes signal.
Come on.
Official. It's high. It's over halfway from Brown. It's headed on by Conlon.
Yes, go on, Kinsella.
It's a foul that Kinsella has
Yes.
and the Sandals have a
Come on.
a chance to waste a bit more time here at the end of this game.
This has got to be up there with one of the best Walsall games I've probably ever watched.
Scrimshaw and Scar making it 2-2. Rodney on 75 minutes giving Vale a 3-2 lead, but then Scrimshaw with an incredible goal from an acute angle into the roof of the net, and then Dan Scar from a corner. Both
We played over the 4 minutes, but we just wasted about 30 seconds there taking the free kick. Kicks out. Yes! Come on! Come on! 4-3, one incredible game in the local rival game. 7-goal thriller. Come on, 4-3, yes, what a win. Climbing the table, Seb. I'm not sure where we are after this win. I'll have to look in a bit in my post-match thoughts on this live stream, so I'll make sure to stay for that. But what a win for the Sadlers. Scrimshaw who came on, he was brilliant. Scored 2 goals. Score from defence, off 2 corners, got 2 goals. And yeah, what a win.
Curling in a superb free kick from 25 yards, but the Sadlers make forward.
Sorry.
Picking up the run of the youngster James.
Come on.
Slid in to turn it past.
Goals from Paul Vale, Poe, Conlon and Rodney. And then Scrimshaw with 2 goals who came on. I'll give my player ratings in a minute, but he was absolutely unbelievable. Score with 2 goals. It's his 3rd goal in December, showing his threat from defence. 7 goals, most goals in League 2 this game was today. Oldham won 3-2 away at Newport, but let's just focus on Walsall. Jack Mason says, come on you Sadlers, yeah, come on you Sadlers. 4 wins in a row, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
forward to Jake
Brilliant.
Scrimshaw, who somehow
We'll have to look where we are in the league.
crashed in a shot from an acute
Because that'll
angle
take us
for 3-3.
really close
He hadn't scored
to the
before
playoffs
the
now this
afternoon.
run.
He has 2 in the space of half an hour. But that wasn't finished in terms of the scoring. Rory Holden with a high corner from the far side.
Make sure to leave your thoughts in the chat on the game. This is the best game this season so far. 4-2. Oh yeah, you win the 4-2. That's good result for Holden. And 4 goals for Holden too.
Darryl Clark was 43 in midweek. The Saddlers now with 4 3-point successes in a row.
Let's have a look where we are in the league after that.
Port Vale 3.
Wait a second. Well done, Walsall. Rob says, yeah, good result for Oldham. That is 4-2 away at Newport, who are, I think they're in the top 3, aren't they? Brilliant result for Oldham. What an absolute thrill of the best got though. Walsall up to 8th in League 2, level on points with Salford. What an important game it's going to be next weekend on Boxing Day, as we face Salford away. Who's above us? Cambridge in 9th on 28 points. Salford have a better goal difference than us, but level on points with actually 2 clubs, Exeter and Salford. Walsall 8th, just outside the playoffs. How things can change around. Newport at top, then Forest Green 2nd, Carlisle 3rd, Cheltenham 4th, Morecambe are 5th in the league, Exeter 6th, Salford 7th, and then the Saddlers at 8th, just outside the playoffs on goal difference. But yeah, I'll just get into my match thoughts. So, thought we started the first half very well. First 20, 25 minutes we looked decent. And then Port Vale grew back into the game in the first half with Tom Pope. He scored the goal for the first goal. They had a couple of chances before that, but Tom Pope on his left foot put it into the bottom right-hand corner. And then Tom Conlon in the 44th minute hits a brilliant free kick just to the edge, just in the middle, just to the right, on his left foot, curls into the top right-hand corner, and then Port Vale went in 2-0 at half-time. But the Saddlers made 4 changes at half-time, with Matt Sadler, Danny Guthrie, Keelan Lavery, and Jake Scrimshaw coming on for Alfie Bates, Cameron Norman, Josh Gordon, and Elijah Adebayo. That obviously changed the game. Scrimshaw got the first goal in around the 50th minute. And then Dan Scarr pops up from the corner to get the second, which equalised the game. And then Port Vale made it 3-2 with Rodney in around the 75th minute. I thought Port Vale could have held on for the lead. But the Saddlers showed a load of character again to come from behind to get another 2 goals, with Jake Scrimshaw again, who I'll go into my player ratings in a minute, was absolutely brilliant when he came on. He got a goal, getting it into the roof of the net. And then Dan Scarr again, his 3rd goal in December, scores off a corner again to put the Saddlers 4-3 ahead. And then the Saddlers held on to the 4-3 victory, and yeah, up to 8th in the league. But let's hear what you guys say. We're up to 8th, Seb. Come on, lads. Yeah, brilliant. 8th in the league. I think we were like 16th a couple of weeks ago. So this shows 4 wins in a row. Up to 8th in the league. It's unbelievable. Nigel Freeman says Jingle Bells, Walsall are winning. Yeah, brilliant to see Walsall win. But yeah, my player ratings in goal was Jack Rose. I'm gonna give him a 7. I'm gonna give him a 7.5 out of 10. He was decent again. Didn't keep a clean sheet, but he organises that back four. I'd like to see him keep a clean sheet soon. Right back was Cameron Norman, who started. Was all right. Probably give him a 7. Then it was Dan Scar, 8.5 out of 10. 2 goals. You can't complain with that. And yeah, Dan Scar with 2 goals. And then at the other centre back was James Clark. Another solid game. Probably give him an 8 out of 10. Then at left back was Hayden White. He wasn't great in the first half, but when he moved to right back, he was decent. And then yeah, I'd probably give him 7.5 out of 10. He was all right. Then Roy Holden, a hat trick of assists I think he got today. Gonna have to give him an 8 out of 10. Brilliant performance. Centre midfielders was Bate. Didn't see really much of him in the first half. Probably give him just a 7. Kinsella in the midfield again. Can't fault his work rate and effort, so I'll give him an 8 out of 10. And then left midfield, Wes McDonald was dangerous every time he got on the ball. And yeah, was very good again. So I'll give him an 8 out of 10. Up front was Elijah Adebayo. Didn't do much really, so I'm gonna have to give him like a 6.5 out of 10. And I'm gonna give Josh Gordon a 6.5 out of 10. Them 2 up front. Didn't do much today, but the subs that came on, they were the real impacts in the game. So let's start off with Matt Sadler. He showed a bit of experience when he came on at the back, but he did get caught out a couple of times on the left-hand side from Amu. But he changed the game a little bit, so I'm gonna give him 7.5 out of 10. He made Hayden White go to right back, who was solid. He looked much better right back. Centre midfielder Danny Guthrie. And I thought Danny Guthrie was brilliant when he came on. Composed on the ball, was a general in the midfield, and yeah, thought he was good. I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10. And then the big Keelan Lavery, I thought he was good when he came on. Him and Scrimshaw up front really worked well together, and thought he was very good up front. So I'm gonna give him another 8 out of 10. There's loads of 8 out of 10s in this one. We're going to go on to Jake Scrimshaw, and he's got to start next game. 2 goals. He was electric up front. His work rate was unbelievable. His movement off and on the ball was brilliant. I'm going to give him a 9.5 out of 10. He's close to that 10. He really made an impact on the game. Even when we 4-3 up, he came back and working really hard to put tackles in. So they're my player ratings. I'm not going to give Osadebe 1 because I didn't really see it. I don't think I even saw him touch the ball when he came on. I think he only came on for like 4 or so minutes. So I'm not going to really rate him. But what a win for the Saddlers. A 7-goal thriller. As the Saddlers are sitting 8th before Christmas, which is brilliant. What a turnaround from a couple of weeks ago. What a second half performance. Absolutely electric against our local rivals, Port Vale. So yeah, I'll be doing another live watch along for next Saturday's game against Salford City. Make sure to tune into that one. That's going to be a massive game as Salford are level on points with us. So make sure to tune into that. What a performance for the Saddlers. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave it. If you've enjoyed this live stream, please leave it a like. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're new. That'd be much appreciated. And up the Saddlers. Come on, you Saddlers.